Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Got a special day going on today. We've got a Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, adult youth, kicking off here on a Sunday. I'm Kevin McHugh. Roman, how are you?
Good, man.
Good.
Good. I think I got this thing set up. I got it down, man.
Yeah, no, you got this up in record time, man.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Until everybody shows up. It's like, oh, you need help? Like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
And then people start digging in stuff, and then I'm like, really, I don't need your help. But now we're good now.
Good. I know. There was definitely a learning curve. Back in September, I remember, where did this go? Where did that go?
Oh, yeah. So we spent 6 hours at your house?
Yeah. And we barely even scratched the surface after that night.
Yeah. Still had no clue.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Took me half a year. We're good.
Good to go.
So then we'll get somebody else in here to help figure something out, and then change it up and make it hard again.
Yep. Let's hopefully not do that.
All right, so what we got? We got 5-gamer.
Five-gamer.
Scratch 5-gamer.
Scratch.
2 divisions, 180 and up, and 181 below 180, 179 and below.
I think it's 181 and up, and then 180 and below. Yeah.
And then going on Boardwalk today, correct?
Boardwalk, yes. 2-to-1 ratio. I think there's 23 mils of volume. And not sure on the length. I think it's around 37 foot, I want to say.
So gutter. Way to gutter.
Sounds like it, yeah, right? We'll find out here after a few shots.
So check this out. I did something really I'm pretty proud of. Because, I'm not computer savvy.
Uh-huh.
So look, we got cameras on that side. Let me see. It's at camera 2. Check me out.
Oh,
Check
look
me out.
at
Wait
that.
a minute. I got camera 1. And that's going on the whole other side of the house.
Whole other side of the house.
Look at that.
Roman getting
Look
down.
at me go.
Don't ever say you're not
Check
computer
me
savvy.
out.
You got that.
Yeah.
You got that dialed in. That's rad, man.
So with this live stream, forgive us because I don't know 75% of these people and they don't have names on their shirts. So, oh well.
Bear with us.
I know the guy right here on camera, Kendrick Buford. He's up. He's probably one of the hardest workers in town. Like when we talk about the kids bowl a lot and they work on their game a lot, Kendrick, daily.
Yeah.
Every day. Eric Samrat, he bowls quite a bit. I don't know.
Yep.
I haven't seen him around lately. I know he bowls around town though.
Yeah.
We got. There's JT on camera. Got Mike Clements up.
Yep. Hall of Famer Mike.
John Verdi.
John Verde
Got
shot
Zeke.
his second 300 in the last 2 300s in the last 2 weeks.
Look at him go.
Yeah, he was bowling the doubles over at Samstown and finished 1 pin behind Reynoso.
Let me see.
He went, I want to say, 10:46 over 4
Oh,
games.
in the BTC.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So he's
Wait, the BTC? Or is that the?
no, it's the Nevada doubles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Say last BTC, I think Eldrick Aquino won that. Is that his name? Aquino? Yeah, I think he won that one. Okay.
Yep, we got some of our Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour alumni. Chris Lalos out here today. Seth
Chris.
Stovall's, I saw him around
Yep.
here.
Tyson Lopes is out here.
Tyson Lopes is down here. Good to see him.
Let's see who we got.
We got some of our Santa Fe
Some regular
lanes.
YBT. Got Lily. Got Johnny.
Yep.
Is that Nate Sample over there? Got Ava Johnson. She's getting ready to go back to school next week, I believe. Mike Ruiz, Jeff Jednick.
Yep. Ramon Camarillo came
Yep,
down to
Ramon's
have a
down
little
there.
fun.
So we'll try and get everybody on camera. That way
Yeah.
you guys can see. Try and get some bowling in there too, not just get faces. So this event, Kathy put it on Wednesday, decided Wednesday she was going to put it out. And with the kids doing it, she's kind of incorporating with LVYBT. So pretty much anything that goes on in this house that allows kids in it, Kathy's going to want us on live stream for it, which is great. Get a little bit of exposure for these kids. Get a little bit bigger following with some of these adults, hopefully.
Yep.
Spread the word a little more.
Yeah. And please check us out on Instagram at LVYBT and Friends.
So let me.
So you'll see there's 2 LVYBTs. We had to open up a second one after some of the changes. So LVYBT 300 and Friends. It's our Instagram now. Getting more content up there. And then our new webpage is up too. So anybody tuning in, check out our webpage. Really easy. lvybt.com. That's it. Nothing else after it. New website, looking great. And we'll have some more information up there. So as things come together, we'll get you what we got. There's a good ball, Zeke. Little Ezekiel Trejo out here bowling with his buddy JT.
Sorry, let me share this on a couple pages real quick. See if I can't get.
I can't remember the name. Who helped us with that website? Somebody donated some time.
Somebody's mom, I believe, and I have no idea.
Yeah, I got to get that information. That was really really kind of them to help us out and get that web page up and running. I got to get her name.
Let's see. Post this on a bunch of local bowling pages. See if we can get some viewership up here.
See if we can get some football games on here in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, that too. Unfortunate that the Chiefs won yesterday.
I know. Yeah, they put a shellacking onto the Dolphins. Thought the Dolphins would have gave them a little bit more for their money.
I don't ever really wish ill will on people and wish anybody would get hurt, but I really wish Mahomes' helmet would have split completely in half after it broke earlier.
Yeah, I think they're going to, I mean, they're always dangerous in the playoffs, but I think they're going to have a tougher year this year. Yep, so we're wrapping up our 10-minute practice right now. Got about a minute and a half left. So they'll be skipping one pair today, playing 5 games, bowling on Boardwalk. Like we were saying earlier, this is a 2-to-1 ratio pattern. I think it's about 23 mils, and I believe it's 37 foot. I should probably have looked that up before I started talking about it.
I didn't even think about it, man. But yeah, when I saw Kathy post it, I was like, oh, pattern? I was like, guess who won't be bowling that? Roman.
Yeah, he had a good turnout today. This is awesome, man.
Well, that's what I told her. She's like, I had way more people than I expected. And I was like, well, you're the only show in town because there's just the military tournament right now going on. I don't know that there's anything else going on.
Yeah, Santa Fe's going to be working on their new lanes.
Yep. Next week.
Are they getting pin setters too?
New pin setters, new lanes, everything, yeah.
Everything. New pin setters, new lanes. Starting construction next week, folks. So this was kind of a c'est la vie to the old lanes and on with the new ones pretty soon. Had a lot of good games on these lanes.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Going to make
Oh, it's going to be way different.
Yeah. So if you're coming to Santa Fe to bowl, just be patient because obviously we're not going to have lane availability because Kathy's still doing her leagues.
Yep.
As best she can. We had to cut our Wednesday night league down to, took like 15 teams. First half of the season, you're basically you're bowling the first half of the season to bowl the second half of the season.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't make the cut, then 14 teams won't continue on to the second half of the season.
Yeah, they had to cut it down for lane construction. So kids are getting ready. What's up, bud?
I like how my pitch blackboard and I didn't hit it with surface. Okay. I like how it rolls. It's not overhooking. It's perfectly fine.
Good deal. Get out there and have some fun. Stay up behind the bowl. Yeah, today is going to be interesting. 5 games. I know we got a lot of people jumping in on brackets. We got brackets going out today.
Oh, yeah.
Smart money for all these youngsters under 18 years old, and cash ole for the adults. This will be a lot of fun to watch. Good times. It's always fun getting down here on a Sunday morning. See everybody down here. So Chris Lalos is stepping up. He's on lane 46.
Sorry, let me get this link sent out. There we go.
Leaving the 4-8 on that. Some double wood.
Where are we at? Are we looking at Chris? My bad. Over here trying to-
JT's got a good look. I saw him finish with a strike in practice and just picked up another one right here for his first shot. So we've got 2 cameras here that Roman's working with. We'll be bouncing back and forth. We can get everybody down to the lower side of the house, and got a camera B over on the right side picking up all the high side lanes. We're sitting here live streaming on 45 and 46. Chris chopping that one, leaving an 8-pin. Got Mr. John Verde, fresh off of his 300 from yesterday.
Oh, John shot 3 yesterday?
Yep, yep. Second one in 3 weeks.
Oh, a lot of people are hot. Jason McNeil, shout out Jason McNeil. He's one of our, he's on the Southern Nevada, what do you call that?
USBC?
USBC committee, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He shot his first one right before the holiday break, right before Christmas. And he shot another one. Then he went home on vacation and shot another one. Then he came back, first game back after the holiday break, shoots another one. So he shoots 4 in less than a month. That's his first one, so first 4 in less than a month.
Uh-huh.
So it's pretty awesome. He's another one, like I said, and I talk about Kendrick. Kendrick's always bowling, always working hard like these kids do.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see too many, he makes time. And Jason's the same way. Jason's always bowling, always practicing. He has a good mentality. He sets goals for himself, and he's been reaching them goals. He's been crushing them.
That's what you got to do. Set goals, keep track, be honest with yourself.
Boy, he's a president, founding member of the world's okayest bowlers club.
The world's okayest bowlers club.
He's got patches and everything. I got one on my backpack. Like, I'm part of the OK Bowlers Club. Let's see. We got Eric over here.
So just looking, it looks like 45's hooking a little bit more than 46. JT had a very similar look, but left himself a bit of a split there. 6, 7, 10. See if he can kick over that 6 and trip that 7.
Oh, guess who else showed up today? Mason Snow showed up today.
Oh, what's up, Mason?
He's out here bowling. I saw him and Ray walk in somewhere.
I did see Ray here earlier. That's awesome.
Saw Earl showed up today. That little click.
Yeah, that's cool. Always welcoming everybody down here. Get as many youth bowlers, adults over here that we can, man. We love the competition, love to just see more people out here doing this. It's a good thing to be doing on a Sunday morning.
Chris throwing that new IQ 78.
Yep, yep. Okay, John, your C bowler, coming off a spare. So Zeke
That was a good pickup, Skyler.
struck on his first shot on the right lane. Now he's on the left lane. I think he's going to see this turn a little bit earlier. Let's see, though. It's still early. Oh, he lost a little bit of balance, but he got it there.
There we go. We'll take it.
Hey.
10's 10, bro. Get back here.
10 is 10. He was pretty happy to see that. I don't think he was expecting that.
That could have been ugly.
Yeah. That went from ugly to makeable to heck yeah. Zeke must have his lucky rabbit's foot in his pocket today.
Lucky chonies.
Lucky, yeah, his lucky chonies. I hope he washed them.
So look, oh wait, we got Rome Hicks over here. Rome the Great.
Oh, Skyler. Skyler knows how to bowl this house.
Got Rome Hicks throwing a strike. Rome's taught me a lot about average management.
Average management. I love that.
I'll call him out. He knows what I'm talking about.
Ooh, got a little lofting going on. Jennifer Paul. I like that.
Good shot. Let's see where we at. Let's go to the other side. We got Devin up on there.
Mike Clements going after the 6'10 right here. Picking it up.
We got Devin over on 41.
There you go,
Shot.
Dev. Nice ball.
Spare strike. Not a bad start. Yeah, I asked Kathy. I was like, "Hey, can you put him with Brandon Allred over there? bowled really well with him last time.
Yeah.
That's his youth adult doubles partner right there.
Yeah.
Joe Reynoso up here. Let's see, where is he going?
Oh, he just went right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some of the top bowlers in town down here today. Oh.
Chris is throwing that 78 like a purple hammer. That was the ball that's supposed to replace the purple, right? Or one of the balls that's replacing the purple?
That's what I hear. I guess it depends on what you like to roll.
It depends on who you're asking.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they'll have that new rule on PBA now where you got to be rolling new
78 or harder?
New manufactured. Yeah.
Did you see the results this week so far?
I haven't. Sometimes I'll sit on it because I want to watch it on TV, but sometimes it's kind of hard to not catch who's leading the pack.
Pop my happy pills real quick.
There you go. Smiles all day long.
For the rest of the day.
There you go, Zeke. That was a little bit better.
Yeah, I know Ryan Barnes made the cut. He's part of the top 4 or 5 that's up there.
Awesome. Ryan Barnes, Wichita State kid.
They actually had a good showing at that tournament, at the Players Championship. I know TJ Rock was in it for a while.
Uh-huh.
He was up there up to the last day, I think. Spencer Robage, of course, he's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's the future, man.
Level of focus is like off the charts. Mr. Phil Placco coming up.
So we get Jennifer Paul over here. Let's see what she does. She's throwing that new blue hammer.
A little bit of loft. Who we got on? Okay, Jennifer's next shot.
Yeah, I need to figure out the cameras. I put these cameras in front of the pillars thinking it'd be a good spot, but kind of limits our view. Let's see what Skylar does over here.
So I'd like to congratulate Phil Placco for putting a bunch of smiles on the kids' face yesterday in league. Phil was playing the Grinch for a couple weeks with some red square out there. You wouldn't believe these kids, but Phil went a little easy on them yesterday. Put something out a little bit easier just for one weekend. And
but you know what that did though? That taught the kids. Don't assume, because they came out thinking they were, because Phil told us, hey, we're going to have red square on for like a month.
Yep.
And the kids came out and they surfaced their balls before they even threw their first ball.
Yep.
And next thing you know, nothing worked on a house shot.
On a house shot. Oh.
They weren't getting what they thought they were.
Yeah, no, you've got to get out there and practice, have your pads out and be ready. Yeah, you know, I'm surprised. You see a lot of people jumping on their balls before they even throw them once.
Yeah.
That is a little bit risky, in my opinion.
We'll take that one, Kendrick. Kind of like having these 2 cameras instead of just the one. I can kind of spread it around the bowling alley.
Yeah, I got a lot of action. A lot of bowlers today. JT Verde playing that up 8. Oh, punching through.
So I woke up extra early today.
Hold on one sec, bud.
When you are 12, hopefully she puts you in 180.
I know.
If you were 13, then yeah.
So you got up extra early today. That's funny
Yeah.
because I was up early today too. What?
Yeah. So my friend of ours opened that restaurant in the Durango Casino, the Ipono Cafe,
Okay.
and he just started doing breakfast. This weekend was his first breakfast.
Oh,
Bro,
nice.
I'm waking up at 6:30 every Sunday to go get breakfast.
I should have joined you. I was up at 6.
He had this French toast with lilikoi butter on it.
Yeah.
Man, I could drink it by the gallon. That stuff was so good. But yeah, shout out to Chef Gene over there at Durango Casino. That whole little food court, the Eat Your Heart Out food court, with Ipono Cafe, the Herbs Burgers, the pizza joint. I can't remember the name of the pizza joint. There's Shang's Artisan Noodles, all that. Every single one of the spots.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, I've heard everybody that's been over there's been saying good things about that place.
Yeah.
Little set up a little bit different, a little bit more natural light coming in there, and like you said, I heard that the restaurants that they picked to put in there are off the hook.
Top notch.
Yeah, so go over there, check out Station's latest and newest casino, the Durango Station. Off of
Hopefully the
Durango.
next year and a half, 2 years, we'll get a bowling alley there.
Yep, they'll get that phase 2.
Hopefully we get to bowl in it rather than just do cosmic. We'll see. Let me see if I can get some more people over here. Let me get Zeke over here. Zeke's on front 4. Let's see. Start out with a 4-bagger. So, got Zeke on the left side, Kendrick on the right. Good shot.
Oh.
I should have. Camera curse.
That was a good ball, though. Let's see, see if he can
Kendrick
pick up
does.
this 10. Pick up
There you
this
go,
10.
Kendrick. Good
keep it
shot.
clean. Oh, same thing on the
7-10.
just on the left
See what
side.
Mike Clemens does. He's throwing.
There's a
There
nice
we go.
ball, Mike. Hall of Famer Mike. Rocking his Lions jersey. Lions got a big game tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are.
I hope the Lions win the Super Bowl.
You know what? I would not. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I hope Detroit wins the Super Bowl.
See, you got to get me and Zeke and I have been working on spares, but he had a little trouble with that one. Got to make your spares. Got to make your spares. I said that a little extra loud, hoping he could
Hoping he
hear
heard
me.
you. Yeah.
He knows better. Though.
They know.
Yeah, definitely. I see him talking to John down there. That's always good. John's been seeing the lanes really well.
JT bouncing the gutter with that. What do you get? What's JT throwing today?
It's
The
Motive
Venom?
Venom, yeah.
What is that?
It's the Pearl one.
I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah, I know it's a Pearl. It's a little bit of a weaker ball, but he rolls that thing good. I've seen him roll
Yeah.
that thing
Oh,
for
yeah.
the last year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
There you go, JT. Nice spare. Chris is clean. He's our B bowler on 46. He's clean through 6. Oh, no, he had one open in the first frame. Since then, clean.
Skyler up on 44.
Ooh, John getting a little left on that one. Yeah, a little too much mustard on that one. Got to keep it natural.
Shot,
There's a-
Skyler.
Yeah, Skyler's. He's got 2 splits, one that he made, Skyler, and he's coming off of a double right now. Every time I've looked over, he's been striking. That must be his good luck charm.
It's not uncommon for Skyler to strike. It's more uncommon for Skyler to miss something.
So this is an interesting moment. Zeke started with the front 4. Now he's gone open. He's got to slow things down is what I'd like to tell him right now. Don't get overly excited. Still on a good game. A lot of pins can be made up.
All right, got 4 games left.
Can definitely go eat. Can still get over 200 on this game. So
Check out Brandon over here on 42.
There you go, JT. Nice ball. JT on 45, picking up a nice clean strike.
It's funny, Kev. We're sitting here looking directly at him. Normally, the cameras are in front of us.
Uh-huh.
Cameras are 2 to 3 lanes to the right of us.
You're
so
right.
we're not seeing. What you're seeing is what's not on camera.
Yeah, you're right. I know, I got to get used to that.
Oh, from Jacob? Yeah. Tell him, okay, let you know the price. Huh? Let me know how much. Kid's always hustling for bowling balls, man.
What's on the agenda now? Which ball?
Devin's he doesn't follow the trend. He finds something he likes and he tries to find that.
Yeah.
So we got somebody else that's going to source us a couple brand new booyahs.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, Devin's newest ball, I guess, would be the Ebonite one or that gem that I bought him before we went to Dallas.
Uh-huh.
But for the most part, if he finds something he likes, I'll buy 5 of them for him.
Yeah.
That way, 2-3 years down the road, he's still got them brand new. But he's a lot easier than the other kid. The other one is always wanting something new every week. Oh, did you see Storm dropped a new ball? Storm drops 5 balls a day. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, Dom definitely loved his collection of bowling balls.
I had Eddie at the house today. I was like, Eddie, man, go to that room, pick some stuff out, take it. So Eldrick Aquino, Gianni Silva's out there bowling with us today. Let me see. Gianni with the beanie on. Let's see what he's at. Eldrick Aquino, he's the one that won BTC last weekend. He's up right there on 40, far left side.
Okay.
Struck. Mr. Silva.
Maybe. Oh. Zeke had a 4.79 there, and he gave himself a shot at it. That's a tough 3 frames. Got to bounce back out of that. Can pick up 90 to go can still go 225 though.
Yeah.
And that would not be a bad game. Plus 25 with 3
25
opens.
on Boardwalk.
Yeah. Plus 3 opens. But just imagine.
Tony Cabrales walked in. He's like, "Oh, you guys are letting kids bowl?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." He's like, "Why? You don't want to bowl no more?" He's like, "No, I'll bowl." He goes, "These kids, they're just such high rev rates. They're spraying stuff everywhere." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, when you walk in with your 180 grip bowling balls, I was like, it don't really matter, does it, Tony?" I ain't afraid to call him out. I'm going to start grabbing people as they move around. They're just sitting around for a second.
Uh-huh.
Just get them on here for real quick. Just get some different faces.
Is there going to be any type of match play, or is it just 5 games?
It's just a scratch 5 gamer. Beat
Scratch
the
5
board.
gamer.
Yeah. I said this was something Kathy thought of on Wednesday. It was like, hey, I don't have anything going on. Last little hoorah before we shut down half the or a quarter of the house.
Yeah.
At a time to do these lane replacements. So just put this together. And said she was surprised, but she was the only show in town today because I know Sherry doesn't have anything this week. ABT, I don't believe there's anything this week.
Yeah, I
BTC's
didn't get
off
any
this
emails
week.
on that. Yeah.
Rick, hope you get better soon. Rick Niedermeyer for ABT. No, he was in the hospital with some heart issues.
Oh, geez.
So get better soon. So what's Jennifer doing? It is kind of weird. The sitting in front of the lane with the cameras not being on that pair.
Yeah.
So we're talking about people that aren't even on camera.
Yeah.
Let's see what Skylar does over here. Skylar's playing the gutter. Skylar always plays the gutter. Throws the ball 21 miles an hour, so they play the gutter on just about anything. Let's see what Zeke's got right here.
There you
Good
go.
shot, Zeke. Got Mike Clements up on the other pair trying to pick up a mess. Almost got it.
Yep, moving right along, busting through game one. A couple pairs are getting up to the 10th frame. A couple pairs are a few shots behind. Got Zeke in a couple brackets today, so we'll see how that
Did you?
works out. Yeah, put him in all 5.
Yeah, so Angela's bowling today. She's
Yeah.
down on the far end. And I just put her, she's like, she gives me the sheet to fill out, and I just load her up.
Yeah.
Brackets, handicap scratch, side pots. And she's just like, the better, if you do it, I'm better off not knowing. So. Anybody done? Oh, wow, 49.50s on 6th frame. You're good, man. What's going on, brother? You too. And Chris Lilo's dad. Spent some time with him in Michigan. We were in Grand Rapids, what, 2 years ago?
Oh, yeah?
2 summers ago?
Yeah,
For
did
that,
they
YBT
drive up there that year?
No, they have family that lives up that area, though.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they drove.
No, they had family. They were lucky they didn't have to rent a car. They had a family member that hooked them up and let them borrow a car.
That's rad. That'll save you some money. That'll save
Oh,
you
yeah,
a grand.
definitely. Easy.
Push. All right. 3, 6, 10. Been working on this. See if he see if he plays it the way we've been working on it.
So this is kind of joint. What do we got coming up? Sherry has a tournament. For Balls and Babes has a tournament coming up on the 27th. I believe that's a doubles. 27th, 20, or 28th. I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
That's the same weekend as the
Then
JBT
we
Laughlin.
We have a JBT and Laughlin on on that day. So a lot of the kids will be. Well, they can't bowl the Sherry's doubles anyway because it's
Just
not
adults
smart.
only.
Yeah, it's adults only. What else is going on? Can't think of any other tournaments that are going on. Let me see. So I got friends all over the country complaining about the snow. A friend of mine, she lives in Wyoming.
Oh,
It was
man.
minus 21 degrees, I think, for them.
Yeah, the whole Midwest was like 0, -1, like the whole Midwest.
I
It was
told her.
either negative, then that was like the warm areas. That everywhere else was even colder.
Hey, why is this not? Hey.
It's been kind of cold in Vegas too for us Southwesterners.
You know what, Kevin?
Low,
This has been on us the whole time.
Have we just been talking?
It's just been us.
Oh, jeez. We're the worst. We are the
think-
worst.
Oh, no, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah, I thought whatever you saw on the screen is what was being
Yeah,
shown
that's
live.
right. That had me scared for a second because I saw just our faces. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
We're just like, hey, come and watch us. It's just about us.
That's not a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing. Yeah, okay, we're good. But yeah, I had friends like all over the country, minus 21. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cold out here. It was like my pool waterfall keeps coming on.
Yeah.
That way the pipes don't freeze.
I know, I know. My filter on my spa has been coming on like crazy. So JT actually finished with a 196. It's not bad. He
Not
had
too
a
bad.
little bit tough start with some splits, but not a bad finish. -4.
Let's see some
It's a
scores.
good spare pickup with Lelos. Zeke's going to need 3
200.
good balls. Get a 193. Let's see.
We skip
I don't know. What did he say?
You know what? Kendrick. 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 Jump on here for a minute. You got some time. Yeah. Kevin, jump on with Kendrick for a little bit.
Oh, right on.
Just a couple minutes. You got time. What you want me to do? Just talk. He'll talk to you. Ask you some questions. Okay. Cool. Trying to get people up here.
We got a guest host sitting in right now, Mr. Kendrick. How you doing?
Good.
Right on. Go ahead and hit. Yeah, there you go. Get that mic right there.
Yep.
How's it going? So you just wrapped up. How'd you bowl?
Oh well. So what I'm noticing is that it's not as touchy as I thought it would be. It's not as touchy. You know, it's all about speed control now.
Okay.
I found the line. Definitely not as touchy as I thought it would be. So
Okay.
nice warm-up game. I know what I got to do, but we are switching lanes now. So
Jumping
I've been
pairs.
paying attention to see what's going on next to me. So I like it.
All right. What are you rolling?
So started out with the yellow jacket, motive yellow jacket, and
Okay.
then I went to something with a little bit more, pop to it. I went to the primal shock.
Okay.
So yeah,
Awesome.
I use that as a field ball. So I like the way that looks. So we're gonna go with that moving forward.
Awesome. Okay. So are you guys are skipping one pair, right?
I guess so. Yeah. So yeah, primal shock be the ball going forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is just minimize my rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna overthink this pattern.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's pretty smooth, actually. You don't need nothing that's skid flip at all. Something that's going to be smooth right into the pocket. So I'm going to go with the primal. It's nice and clean.
Okay.
Nice and clean.
Yeah, I saw a couple people actually lofting early here in game one. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah. See, even with power like that with my boy Skyler, you still get a 9 count. See?
Yep.
Speed control. Prime example of it right there. You can go 19 miles an hour or you can go 14 miles an hour. Find your line. Just move right into the pocket.
Yeah, bury it right
Yep.
into the pocket. I hear you there. Good deal. So, coming on out. We got 5 games going today.
Oh,
Bowling
yeah.
on the boardwalk pattern.
I love it. It's not the cheetah. It's not the cheetah. Definitely not the cheetah. So, cheetah, I would think it tends to be a little bit more touchy for me. So,
Yeah. Yeah, they were bowling for the youth league. I was down here. They were bowling on the red square, 1-to-1 ratio.
see?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That thing played much more difficult than what I'm seeing out here today.
And you seeing it, right? You see what I mean? It's like just speed control, find your line. Definitely. I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, absolutely.
Good deal.
It was a great field game. I call, game one to get the bugs out, get a feel for it. That's what everybody's going through right now. Loosen up.
Yep.
Remember, it's a 5-gamer, so definitely.
Yeah, there's a lot of time, right?
Oh, absolutely. Drop your low game.
Yep.
And sometimes it's great for it to be the first game.
Yeah.
Now we all loose and warm, so let's go to work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The pattern starts to break down a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See? Back-to-back 9 counts on that same line, the same mark, same speed. That's what I tell you. See? It's not as touchy. Make your makeables, people. Make your makeables.
Absolutely.
It can mean the difference between winning and losing.
Yep.
Make your spares.
Yeah, until you lose a match or miss a cut line by 1 pin, man.
Oh, my goodness. Then you go back.
And you think
be
of all.
Like I had an 8-count makeable spare,
Yeah, I tried to pick up the Greek church instead of just getting.
You know what I mean? Get a count.
Yeah.
Get a count.
Yeah.
For sure. We was kind of moving pretty fast there.
Yeah, you guys wrapped it up
Oh
quick.
my goodness.
Then the pair following you, they were about second done. I see a few finishing up now.
Yeah. Not too bad of scores right now for the first game at all. I
Yeah.
like what I'm seeing. Like I said, a lot of people are filling it out right now, so we're good to go. We're
Yeah.
good. I expect a big next game for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Appreciate talking to you.
Yeah, you too,
absolutely.
man. Good
I
luck
guess
out
they
there.
want me to move my equipment.
Have fun out there, man.
Appreciate you.
That's awesome. We'll be rotating some of the
Yeah.
youth, some of the adults in here, so get some new faces in here.
For the people that are watching that don't know us, we'll put some of the local bowlers in here.
Yep. Got a good turnout today. Good turnout.
So they're done here. Let's get the camera somewhere else.
Yeah, the Kendrick made a good point. He was talking about speed control, and I'm just looking up there at my son's scores, and I thought he was kind of overthrowing a few of those shots, and he was leaving some splits and stuff like that. But then in his 10th frame, he went strike, 9 count, and that third ball was a decent ball, but it's still 10 pinned. But I'm looking at his ball speed in that 10th frame. He's about a mile per hour slower at 14.7, and it's more natural for him, and he's getting that ball to shape the way he wants it. So hopefully he can keep that up.
Yeah, we had to talk about that with Phil about that last night.
Yeah.
We ate dinner with Phil and talked about that. Speed control is going to be a big thing today. For the wife, he's like, hey, throw it faster. She's like, how do I throw it faster? He's like, well, think fast.
Think fast. Yeah, controlled speed, I like to call it. You tell these kids to throw it faster, all of a sudden they're throwing it like a baseball.
Yeah. Dropping their shoulder, turning their head. Next thing you know, looks like somebody bumped our camera, so we're a little crooked over here on this side. So we got score wise.
Yeah, we got to ask Kathy, see if she can get the game on. I think there's a 10:30 game, isn't there?
Say less. Let me go check.
Let me check my. All right, folks, you're running solo with me. Hope you guys are enjoying. Oh, you know what? There's no game on right now. It doesn't start till 1:30. They pushed the Buffalo game. Mr. John Verde, how are you?
My arm's already tired.
Arms are already
I
tired.
throw 2 balls every single frame. It's hard work. I come from bowling 10-1 at Samstown yesterday to a real pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, so what'd you have yesterday? 10:46?
10-28.
10:28.
I had 1 less than Renault, so.
Yeah, okay. It's a heck of a run right there.
But my highest game was 300, and his highest game was 299. So it's an even.
Yeah. Good trade-off. Good trade-off.
Oh,
Yeah, not some bad scores on 45 and 46. He had a 211, 205, 196, 192, 157. So 192 was only good for 4th on that pair. That's a good little run. Jumping over one pair.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to do.
So we got a familiar face sitting in right now.
She's actually throwing the ball pretty good.
Mr. Phil Placco, how are you?
Wow. It's been a while.
It has been.
Oh, man.
Always good getting you on here. So, game 1, what are you seeing so far?
The biggest difference is, our kids are playing in the right zone, minus Zeke missing a couple crazy spares, right? Single pin spares or double wood. What did he finish with?
Yeah, 192.
192 with
Yeah.
what? 3 spares missed? Makeables?
4.
4. So this is where he just has to get into practice mode. No one practices harder than this 12-year-old.
He loves to practice.
Right? So this is where he just has to go into practice mode when he's shooting at spares. He's just creating the wrong angles for him. But now look what happens. And again, what do I always remind the kids? When you guys practice for 10 minutes and then bowl one game on your starting pair, when you go to the next pair, watch who you're following. Hey, I'm following 3 right-handers, throwing urethane. Oh, one of the kids are throwing plastic or whatever. One of the adults are throwing plastic because it's everything's overhooking. So that's what they have to envision. Very important. I just kept watching who he was following. I'm like, okay, yeah. All of a sudden, that ball overhooked. Overhooked again.
Yep.
Is he on that pair? Is he on the live stream? Oh, look. Okay. I'm seeing what you got now. Okay.
Oh, no, I think we're over. What camera do we have on right now? What pair?
Oh, you got the legends here. So you've got Brandon Allred, Joe Reynoso. Wow, you got all the high-level Vegas players.
Yep.
Kids I used to work with 20 years ago. It's been fun. Come on, Zeke. Hey. No. He got around that first one, so we'll see what happens. Dude, you got around that first one. So when the ball hit the friction, what did it do? Overhook, right? Just focus on staying behind it. Pay attention to who you're following. Very important.
Phil helping tune up Zeke right now. He's bowling all right, but he's got to stay on it. I know he wants to have a good showing out here when he sees all these high-level bowlers out here. Yeah, he always wants to have a good showing. And all these kids, man, I mean, it's so much easier said than done, but all these kids put so much pressure on themselves. Sometimes it's a little hard to watch, but just like us, they got to learn, they got to experience.
Going back to what you asked earlier, so the difference is Boardwalk, based on the old oil machine that Kathy used to use. It had 2 tanks in it. They didn't use 2 different oils, fire or ice or anything like that, right?
No.
This new, but it also the jets were not putting out the oil properly. This one is more accurate. The new machine that they got 2 months ago, it's way more accurate, and this is the way the pattern should play.
Yeah.
It's breaking down fast, and that's what I just reminded all the kids that we work with. Do I want our kids beating some of the adults? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
we got single-digit reverse on this pattern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it breaks down fast.
Yeah, plus we got 5 on a pair. There's a decent amount of urethane going down the lane.
Yep. Yeah, urethane is the key. I did question some of the Kathy Santa Fe adults. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
They were talking about surface. And they're like, Phil, you always say surface. But there's all kinds of hook out here. I'm like, I got 10-1 on you right now saying that if you throw lane shine, you will not cash.
Yeah.
I said, they're like, well, I'll put up 100. I'm like, okay, I'll go to the bank. But I'm not going to have to give you 1,000 because you will not cash. Not one of them shot over 150.
Really?
Yeah. So I said, this is the reason when it comes to just getting people or my clients, or more importantly, my kids, right, just to get them to understand what's going on. So.
Yeah, we had a good conversation yesterday when you were talking about these kids. They got to watch the ball motion and make their adjustments off the ball motion. Like you always say, you might look at the pattern, but it might not get put out the way you expect it to be put out. Or you might jump to a pair that was played a little bit differently than you're expecting. And you've got to watch that ball motion. Where's your ball hooking? Where's the oil? It's all stuff that you learn over time.
And that's why, we trick them because I tricked them and I just said, yeah, this is a 43-foot pattern. I gave some insight. We do the 9 o'clock meeting that you guys are always late for. What's he doing? Oh, somebody step on some water? Does he have different pads? Extra pads? He should always have.
He does have a new one if it has it in his backpack.
That's exactly why we have extra pads for our shoes.
Yeah, he does have an extra pad. Got to watch where you're going, bud.
Hey, Zeke, go to the foul line. Chris, tell him to go to the foul line and rub that in.
That's a good point. Yeah, go up to where you're actually going to be sliding and test that sole.
That's good that Chris is doing. Yeah, good. Laylos is telling him.
What's that? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, it's. I'll help. I'm here to help. All right. Yeah, that's why we have extra pads. So it was funny watching like Clements. Was he on the live stream? Mike Clements, Hall of Famer.
A little bit. Yep.
Okay.
We were talking about a few of his shots.
Michigan Hall of Famer, Nevada Hall of Famer, Las Vegas Hall of Famer. Come on, Zeke. Okay. Let's see what happens here. He stayed behind that one.
Oh, yeah, that thing's hooking a little more off the back.
Yeah.
I almost might think he could go into his hustle on this lane. And
Good call. Or he might be able to move left on this pair, because that means the oil's where he's tracking, where the ball's overhooking. The oil where everybody played was left of him. Right. So do you see where the ball's coming off at the end of the pattern? How it's coming off so hard?
Yeah.
So what's happening is when it comes off that hard, that he might be able to just kind of scoot left, like 3 and 3.
Yeah.
3 and 2 left. Right. All right. He picked
There
up
you
a spare.
go.
So I'm just going to ask to just instincts what he wants to do based on ball motion. Again, whether it doesn't, we're going to help whoever, not because it's your kid or anything like that, but still.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are you going to do after your last 2 shots? There you go, JT hooking up. What are you going to do after your last couple shots? What did that ball do? Overhook. So what can you do? See what JT's stats? Yep. That's exactly what he's doing.
Hey Zeke, you don't have your pad that I bought you? You have a new one. Is it at the house? It's on your backpack?
No, it'll be fine. What he's doing is he'll get it to mellow up. Always carry extra pads with you. So
Yeah, keep that in your
When your
backpack.
dad buys you a new one of these, you keep the oldest one in there. Even it is.
you're so used to it. So what are you going to do on this next shot?
Watching what Shots did, and I thought the last shot on the left lane was actually so bad. I thought
As soon as you let it go, I said you threw it good. So you have to trust your ball motion. So what are you going to do? You have 2 options. One Kevin and I were just talking about. But I like this ball, what it's doing. So what can you do? No? Let's just say your last couple of shots are doing good. What can you do? What will you do? Not 1 or 2. I would go like 3 and 2, 4 and 3. Still got to throw it at the gutter. Because where everybody was playing, did you see what happened right there? He got it in a little bit and the ball didn't hook. Everybody was playing left of you down there. That means they pushed down the oil at 10, 9, 8 at the end of the pattern. Or when you guys broke down the pattern, you guys pushed the oil down at 6, 7, 8. Right? So you get to move like 4 and 3 left and watch what happens. All right? And then if that doesn't work, Kevin brought up.
Hey, do you have any surface on your hustle?
500 that we had on there.
Okay. You might be able, because that'll pick up a little earlier, but it won't be so snappy off the back. Is
It's
what I'm
actually
hoping.
not picking up as
Yep.
easy as I thought it
Good.
Is it a fresh 500 from today, or did you put it on yesterday?
was.
Gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Especially on that hustle.
Let's see if this pitch black will work, though. Make the move. It's fun helping. This is an adult tournament, but it is still fun helping our kids out, 12 years old. And then all the adults are helping Zeke teach him how to do the pads. So John Verdi, it's awesome.
And then I had the high score.
This is what this is all about,
But I won
bowling
third.
world.
I was already in third place.
Getting our kids to the level that Joe Reynoso is down here. Got Brandon Allred. Some legends down here, man. It's cool. Vegas history.
Yeah, great turnout today. Great turnout.
Kathy does the right things, man. Now we got some new lanes coming in, so everything that we've been playing on, Kevin, this is going to be really important that our kids create. That look at the ball motion, because now that we got new lanes, if I and Kathy brought this up, if we keep the same pattern that John Janowitz sent us, the house shot, and we put that same pattern on the new lanes, it would play like it's about 48 feet long, the
Really?
house shot. Yeah, because the topography is going to be leveled. The lanes are going to be a lot tighter, right? So, and that's why I told Kathy, I said, you're going to have to use 2 different patterns. They can go back to the old one that they used to use, right? Because it was only 42 feet on a newer surface. She can get away with it, but we'll see what happens.
Chris throwing that 78U. What do you think of that ball, Phil?
You know, again, I'm a huge Storm fan. I do like it. I was watching Bowl TV all week. It came into play because what they're bowling on the PBA, everything. It's short pattern, but a lot of the Storm guys were throwing that ball. It is totally different.
Versus like a pitch?
Yeah, it's like on steroids.
Really?
Yeah. It has kind of the same motion, but on steroids. Do I like it? Yes, I like it. Every ball has a purpose. Not saying that it's going to be. There's some good balls out there. There's I like what they're doing as far as the hardness and the oil absorption rate. I like what they're doing. Shoot. Devin just flagged a spare. Come on, Zeke.
Let's see.
I'd like to, if he makes the 4 and 3 move, again, the ball has to go toward the gutter at 45 to 50 feet, at least 45 feet. If he can at least 2-pin, he caught that one a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to commit, get that ball closer to out there by the gutter.
Yeah. Yeah, when it gets to the gutter, it'll slow down. He's not on live stream. I got to figure out what you guys have on here.
Yeah,
Hey, you missed a spare. Get softer at the bottom. Ball speed looking good. Just get softer on. Just get softer on the bottom. You caught that last one pretty good. You caught it.
So who do we got on camera right now? So we're over on, is that 43 and 44, I believe?
Yeah. This kid throws it good. I don't know who he is.
DJ. Sloan. Oh, sorry.
And then we'll need the yellow after the 4th game. So just bring those up to the desk.
DJ's out. So on 45-46 is DJ Sloan. Amazing kid. This kid has so much talent. But, you know, again, when they are all younger, that's what they wanted to do. But then they have to get a job. And
Yeah, reality starts to set
reality
in.
sets in, yeah. So,
Yeah, what a grind. Talk to us. You bowled some, you bowled some PBA stuff in your earlier days. Talk to us a little bit
Yeah.
about that, about being on the road and trying to make a living with being on the road, bowling PBA events and stuff like that. Or
I didn't bowl nationals that much when I moved to Vegas. Bowled PBA national events, but I bowled a lot of regionals back in Michigan when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
So, but then again, when I moved here, it was kind of one of those things where I bowled a PBA national event, didn't even come close to cashing, and I was like, you know what, I can't compete. So then I did the same. You know, when I went back home, I packed up my car and I said, Vegas is where I want to move.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where the process started, and I'm like, yeah, I can bowl. Basically, regional-wise, was okay in the Midwest region back in when I was 18, 19. Then when I moved out here, I was like, wow, I found out that I just couldn't compete that much. So I just started bowling more amateur events, you know, because there was, you know, I'm watching the best bowlers as amateurs, like Paul Renteria, right? A guy wins, you know, so many amateur events at $200,000 each. Like, I can't compete against these guys. I quit bowling at a level to where then I just started playing softball. Then I started traveling the country playing slow pitch softball. So, but
bowling those amateur events, you can make a little bit of money
oh
off
my
of
gosh,
that, right?
yeah, I did well.
Yeah.
In some weeks. But again, you're still bowling against high-level amateur bowlers that couldn't, and that's what happened to me, right? Because you're working and working and working, so then you can't bowl. You can't bowl PBA stuff. So I bowl very limited regionals here. I cashed in a couple of them on the West Coast, but then I had to go back to work. So then it was just easier to take a few days off to go bowl amateur events.
Yeah.
So, but you know, but that's where I started learning how to bowl patterns. But I'm surrounded by the best of the best for so many years. That's where I started learning how to bowl patterns. And then when I had to start working 50, 60 hours a week, and I bowled less, and I actually slowed down playing softball, that's when I started coaching about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? This is more fun. And then a lot of the kids who are coming up, like Joe Reynoso, Brandon Allred, but back in the day, it was like Dallas Leong, Zach Attori, Eric Hatchett, you know, just high-level players now. Right. So that's kind of how and I always tell the kids, right, failing is learning. But how do you learn as a coach? Again, Bill Hall was one of my coaches. Geez, I just drew some blank on some names. Bill Hall helped me out a lot. Wayne Webb was in Vegas. He helped me out a lot. Billy Doss, Hall of Famer here, helped me out a lot. So you learn so much from all these guys as you physically. But I always look at, and you know, Kevin, you and I talk about this a lot. Clement's just throwing the wrong ball. I look at, because I played so many sports growing up, I look at everything, even bowling physically, as athletics.
Yes, I agree with that a lot.
Even our non-athletic kids, I make them athletic.
Yep.
So to me, it's just very important to push. He got a little slow there. Dang it.
Yeah, that ball he did slow that ball down. It was.
Yeah.
So what I completely want to add to that, completely agree with you on that. I thought my son's not quite ready to hit the weight room yet. He's still a little bit young, but
Yeah.
in terms of some push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that, we're all about that. I believe that as these kids get 16, 17, 18 years old, you got to treat it just like you would like football or
Yeah.
baseball, where you are training your body. It's the kids that can bowl 10, 12 games and go into that finals match and still bowl, with power. If you're worn out and you can't, and your ball speed's dropping and you can't stay on top of it.
Yeah, well said. Joe Reynoso on 44 as a front 5. He moved right a little bit, made a ball change.
Hey, Joel.
So,
So on camera right now, you picked up some of these names that we weren't sure of.
Tony Reynoha, the kid who's in a good shape right here, blue shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, he throws it really good. And John Ray, who's going to be bowling on 43.
He's in the black shirt.
He's in the black shirt, big kid, good
Yep.
kid. He was one of those guys that just started learning bowling, his high school year and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Now I think he has his own business and stuff like that, so he stays pretty busy. I only see him on social media. I haven't seen him in years, but he throws it good. But when you see Brandon Allred in the track shirt,
Yeah.
and Joe Reynoso, those are kids that have been a part of my life for a long time. So
Yeah.
it's been really cool. What do you see in Zeke?
That looks good.
All right. So Joe Reynoso, front 6, bowling on 43.
43, 44.
Yep.
He's our B bowler getting ready to step up right now,
Yeah.
actually. Let's take a look. He's on camera right now in the gray shirt. What ball did he say he was rolling?
You know, he's.
I didn't catch
I
it.
think he's a Hammer Columbia guy.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is. I didn't ask him, but watch this guy, and he has one of the best releases. Brandon Allred standing his head on the top of it. Watch Joe Reynoso's release is one of the best of the best. Kick it out.
Hey, Roman. Tell Brandon to Allred his head. Looks good, Brandon.
Hey, he's got a killer haircut right there. I like that hair, yeah. Rocking that.
Yeah. So you got a camera over here too, huh?
Yep,
So you can.
camera A and B. I let Roman's the expert on switching back and forth. We could go over, and jump on and catch Mike Clements and Zeke and John and JT
Yeah.
and Chris's pair. A little switcheroo.
Oh, look at this. Roman, I haven't eaten since we had dinner last night. or yesterday afternoon. No.
Let me tell you about my breakfast, Phil.
Angie told me that. So I'm sure Roman talked about that, but we're going to spoil all of our friends. But, Ipono Cafe at the Durango station.
Yep.
Wow. Amazing street Hawaiian food, man.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Oh, that was, come on, Zeke, keep the ball speed up. And he's still a little slow right there when he rolled it. All right.
Yeah. Got a little help there, but he got it down the lane. So I've been talking to him a lot about that. He's funny. Like when he slows it down, he'll get it down to about high 13s, but his sweet spot is about 14.5 miles an hour is his natural ball speed. When he's up there in the mid 15s, he's getting his shoulder into it.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
But again, this is why you and I, and moms and dads out there who are listening to this, Kevin is a perfect example of why I do what I do and how I say things. Kevin didn't know anything about bowling 2 years ago when I first met him. So because I know how kids will treat moms and dads as they grow up, right? So, but because
nice ball, Mike.
We teach, as much as I work with Zeke, I teach the dads and the parents about this, right? So, and then when Zeke is bowling sometimes, I'll come up behind Kevin and say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. And so Kevin will say something to Zeke. Zeke will go up and make a good shot, comes back, trust you, right? And that's everything to me. Because it ain't about me. It's about that little dude, and it's about the family. And Zeke now trusts Kevin in everything that he says.
Yeah, we talk a lot, and I got to thank you, Phil. You know this. You've definitely tuned me up to what to look for, what to say, And then as a parent, not that, we're always helping our kids, but
sure.
There's so much to learn about how you teach your kid and what you say, when you say it. Sometimes something needs to be said, but it's not the right time. You don't want to break their concentration.
What I like about you and how you talk to them, you've learned how to coach, and the other thing is you can coach other kids now, which is awesome. But mentally, how you speak to Zeke is right on, and that's what's going to grow this kid even higher and higher level. So,
as a parent, man, I've even gotten in and read some things. There's some good literature out there, some people that have written some books and stuff, and some articles just about coaching, whether any sport, but you can pick something up. But in these tournaments, I really try to stay back and let him come to me.
Yep.
Practice during the week. That's when we're hands-on talking about virtually every shot.
Yep.
These tournaments, you got to let him go do it. That's a nice ball. Go do it and have some fun,
Yeah, it's really impressive, and it's no different. It's because here's the thing, Roman's sitting here, right, and how he worked with his son, Dom and Devin. Roman was a lot of the times right, but their kids don't listen to him, right? So Roman has to pay me.
No. Edwin, Dallas's Leong's dad, Edwin Leong, he said it to me best. This was a while ago, too. We were sitting there, and he's like, and I can't use the word that he used, but he said...
Hawaiian wording?
Yeah, I'm his dad. I don't know, beep.
Yep.
Even though we all know he knows quite a bit.
Yeah.
He knows quite a bit.
Edwin's just one of those good people, man. But, Dallas has stepped up. He bowls a lot. It's fun watching all these kids.
Yeah, he's bowling the PBA national events.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He bowled. He didn't make the cut, the pre-qualifying cut for the main event at Wichita. So I just read on Facebook that he hopped in his car, drove 20 hours, went to the Utah tournament.
Yeah.
And he qualified up there. So now he gets to bowl for the Storm tournament in Utah. So that's
awesome.
Cool. But it's every ball, we always have fails. Not everybody. Even Simonson struggled this week.
Yeah.
And he usually dominates on short. But it's just fun to see these. Man, I can talk about so many different things. What's going on with all these people?
Keep it coming, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Anybody tuning into this, you're getting a free insight, free look into what Phil sees, and
it's fun, And then when you listen to Bowl TV, listening to Craig, Elliot, my boy from Michigan, you know, he's set on the live stream with us.
Craig's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he just picks it up, and he just really good interviews, and that's why I say I want you to create a Facebook page, Kevin, or something. Kevin's the mouth of Vegas now as we start doing more live stream. I love him and how you talk to people. But yeah, like Tommy Smallwood dominated this week, right? Saginaw, Michigan guy, and again, a huge fan of Tommy. It was just so much fun watching these PBA guys throwing different balls now with different, you know, with the
Tommy
different.
Smallwood bowled well.
He dominated. Yeah, he's in first place.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. At
Yeah.
Junior Gold this last summer out in Indianapolis, his son was U12, same division as
Yeah.
Zeke, and they were always about a pair apart from each other. So I got to see him for about 4 days. Really nice guy.
Yeah,
Really open to talking
Yeah.
to people and
He really
hanging
is.
around. Really good dude.
Really
I
is.
wish him the best of luck this week.
But again, it's like, you know, when Simonson comes in and drops off all of his used bowling balls for our kids here, I mean, he
Yeah.
sits here for a couple hours and on Saturday mornings and just interviews, not necessarily interviews, but signs autograph, takes pictures, and, you know, so it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, just chatting.
Yeah,
Sure.
I want to say something to all red here. So I'm gonna go help a couple people who I see struggling, and Roman's gonna jump in.
Right on.
All right,
Appreciate
Kev.
you, Phil. Take it easy.
What are you gonna do, all red? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
All right, we're jumping back up here. Mr. Roman Montoya was out on the floor for a little bit, bragging about his delicious breakfast that he was eating today. Was that chilaquiles I was looking at? What were you showing me there?
No. That was French toast with lilikoi butter and vanilla cream and strawberries. Shout out to Chef Gene over there, man. That dude's amazing. So creative. Hawaii street food is what it's called. Not Hawaiian food, it's Hawaii street food.
Hawaii street food. Get over there to Durango, man. Check out these new restaurants. Stations Casino letting us post up here and live stream.
That Irv's Burger place, man. I'm about to go check that out. I keep walking by, everybody's burger looks good, and everybody's talking about how good it is. I need to go check them out, too.
So John picking up the spare there. Let's see if Zeke's got another 3.6. Is that 3.610? Or is that the 1.36? Oh, he needs to get this so he can dump another 190.
I'm going to try and get Joel Reynoso up here after
All right.
he's done. He's got 2 more shots left.
There you go, buddy. Nice ball, Zeke.
It's 136.
Yeah, I think it was the 136. Yeah.
Kathy came back and gave me $50. I guess there wasn't enough brackets for Angela to jump in, so
Oh,
I was like, perfect, because she shot a 133 her first game. Give that $50 back.
oh, man, if only gambling worked that way.
I know.
Oh, you're on a losing streak. Let's
Yeah.
give you your money back.
Here's your money back.
It's not a good day for you.
Your terrible play, you earned your money back.
Yeah. Zeke's got a fill ball right here, getting into his Roto Grip Hustle Camo. Comes out of the box as a pearl, but he's put so much surface on that thing, you'd never know it. That ball rolled a little bit better. There you go.
But you know, that
Nice
ball was, when they first put it out, it came out as a pearl, but it wasn't, it was dull.
Yeah, it was a duller
And then
pearl.
they came to that 4K Fast or whatever it was called, and now they're all shiny. And then, well, obviously discontinued. Let me try and get Joel Reynoso up here, see if he wants to chat.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I saw that. Looked good, right?
I think he can over under on that ball, meaning he can hit it because he's still playing from the bottom of the swing. It's either too much or not enough. Right? When he gets a little weak with his last or whatever, but this ball will, I think.
Joel, how you doing, man?
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for sitting in, man. This is our first time talking with each other, but I've heard your name quite a bit, man.
Uh-oh. Hopefully all good things.
It's been good. I see you're coming off of a 279 right there. What feeling pretty good, warmed up?
You know what? The first few frames were actually really good. The 6 and the 9th and the second shot and the 10th definitely should not have struck, but you know you're not going to give them back if they give it to you.
Exactly. I
So.
hear you there.
But no, it's awesome. This is a great crowd. Kathy does a good job putting everything on. Man, I'll tell you what, this is a lot of two-handers. I love it. Anything to grow this game, this sport is awesome.
Man, I couldn't agree more, man. I know. And have a good turnout like this with the youth getting in there and then all the adults. We got a bunch of big names out here, so this is a lot of fun. I'm excited to see where all the names are starting to fall into place at. So you've been bowling. You've been in town quite a while, right?
Yeah, we moved out here in '93.
Okay.
And I actually started my first junior league here in like '98, '99.
Really?
So there's a lot of history here between me and Santa Fe. There was definitely a big gap where I didn't bowl here, but this will always be the first house that I bowled.
Really?
In. So it's so nostalgic. And not only that too, but we also moved up here this area, so I actually get to bowl here every Thursday night for league.
Okay.
So it's cool to see how everything's developed, like all the changes that Santa Fe has had over the years. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's rad. We're here. We practice. My son's Ezekiel right over there. We practice here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys on because you guys come up and I think do you do stuff with Dave Allen too, stuff, right?
We'll work
You
with
and
Phil,
Phil?
or yeah. But we're always up here. We'll get like 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, and just come out and bowl and work on our game.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
It's so funny too, because like these kids now, that was me 20 years ago.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what Phil was saying.
Just cool. I mean, known Phil since I worked at K&K Bowling Services a while ago. So I started there in '06. So I've known Phil since '06. So
Okay.
I've dealt with Phil.
You've dealt with Phil, okay?
You know, but Phil's definitely good for the sport. He definitely promotes the crap out of everything. So
Yeah.
he's good.
He's a heck of a selfie taker, I'll tell you. He loves to get those selfies up there.
Always has,
Ye-
man.
yeah.
Always has.
That's hilarious. So what are you looking at Game 3? What ball are you rolling?
That is it's a pin down stealth solid.
Okay.
So just something that just kind of doesn't really overreact down the lane. Just something real smooth.
Mm-hmm.
The pattern definitely forces you to play a little more towards the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
But just something that just kind of rolls evenly more throughout the lane for this pattern is kind of what you're looking for. So
Okay. Do you drill your own equipment?
yes.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
I was actually in the bowling industry for just about 20 years.
Yeah.
I've been out of it for 2. So like all the intricacies of drilling and everything I've done.
Yeah,
the last
working with
20-something years.
different layouts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's one big tip coming from a youth bowler to an adult bowler now? What's 1 or 2 tips that you would just like to get through to these kids and try to help improve their game that they could use?
Oh man, I got a great one, and it's something that's always resonated with me since I was a junior bowler. It's like bad shots are going to happen. Okay, the thing is you got to leave them in the past. You have to move forward, and you got to leave that bad shot in the past and just focus on making a good shot.
Absolutely.
The next time. I'll tell you what, when you learn that the stuff in the past can't be changed, it makes going forward a lot easier, and it's mentally better for you to look forward to the future and throw a better shot in the future.
Yeah.
So don't get mad at the past. Learn from it. Move forward.
Move forward. I love it. That is great info. No, I know. I've seen some kids out there, and I just want to go give them a pat on the back, but they're bowling first frame of their first game, and they've got as much pressure on their shoulders as they would if it was game 10 and they were in the finals. You can't bowl a whole tournament with that type of pressure on you. You can't.
You got to let loose. You got to relax. Just throw as good a shot as you can, and if you don't make a good shot, like I said, just leave it in the past. Keep on.
Move on. Yeah.
You
No.
got it.
Be honest with yourself and work on your game. You know, if you bowl a tournament and something just ain't right, go out there and work on it during the week and set a goal.
That's it.
Crush that goal.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I love it, man.
So, so the next few games, now that we're going into Game 3, the carry down is going to be something to look forward to, or look out for, I should say. So, just Game 3 and 4, you're going to focus on trying to make good shots because they're going to be a little funky. But then Game 5 should be wide open. I expect scores to be real big the 5th game.
You think it's going to open up? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. Well, 279, you're pretty darn close to it.
The definition of what we just talked about. I shoot 159 the first game. You know, the half of those shots were terrible. But now you just got to just keep going, and you just make as good shot as you can and shoot 279. You know?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Good, clean game. That's
Leave it in the past and keep going.
Hear that, kids out there? Anybody tuning in? Any parents, remind these kids, leave it in the past and move forward. You cannot change it.
You can't dwell. There's no time to dwell on past shots and bowling.
Yep, I agree with that. Big time, big time.
But, yeah, no, it's awesome. I love competing, and just seeing everybody out here is awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm
the
glad
turnout's awesome.
Glad you came down, man. No, Phil always talks really highly, talks about working with you and some of the Zakatori and some of the Allred.
Oh, yeah.
Talks about it all the time. So it's just cool to see these generations, you know, pass through the bowling alleys, but continue to bowl into their adulthood, you know?
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
Yep. It's just something that everyone can do, and it's just it's being around people is kind of what you should be kind of looking forward to, and just have a good time with it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, I agree. And what you said earlier, too, I loved it. The sport's growing, and it really seems like it's going in a great direction. You see it on TV a lot more often. There's a lot more stuff you can stream with Bowl TV. So it seems like all the big companies are starting to put new balls out and stuff like that. So
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're never going to stop doing that. So
yeah.
pay attention to your equipment and stuff like that. Maintain your equipment, and then, I mean, that's about all you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, so the question was what the difference is when I was here 20 years ago versus what I see today. And I don't know how to answer that.
Well, you could say this, but I've noticed that they've gotten better faster.
Yeah. Okay, so to further upon that, coaching is more available today than it was 20 years ago. I mean, the guy that I'm bowling with, Cody, the guy in the blue shirt, the lefty, he was at one point, I don't know if he had coaching back in the day, but he at one point was the youngest bowler to shoot 300 in the state of Nevada.
Really?
I think he's either at 12 or 12 and a half or something like that.
We might have a new record.
Oh, yeah. It's been, he already knows, too. He knows. Somebody 10 years old, I think, right?
Well, my son did it at 11 years old at
very nice.
Samstown, and it was a sanctioned tournament. It was at the USBC, Youth USBC Pepsi tournament last year at Samstown. So I don't know if he was technically the youngest, per se, but he was 11. So his birthday's in July, and it was November when he bowled it, so he was like 11, what would that, 11 years, 4 months?
Very
something
nice.
like that, yeah.
Very nice. That's cool, man. And the fact that, like, these kids are getting so good and they're getting better faster that the honor scores are just flying off the shelves, you know. You guys still got to focus on your physical game. So as long as your physical game is top notch, these scores are going to come. So,
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you for having me. We are up.
Yep.
But thank you for
Yeah,
thanks for
appreciate
your
you
time,
sitting
I
in,
appreciate
man.
it. Thank
Good
you.
luck out there. Have fun.
Anytime. Thank you, guys.
Joe Reynoso, everybody. Just coming off of a 279. Thanks for sitting in, Joel. That was awesome, man. That was really cool. This is good to get this mixture, get some adults, some youth sitting in, having fun.
So we got the young guys in. So
Yeah.
we'll get some old guys in on next. I think Monty and them are up on this pair next.
Okay.
So they'll be the ones kind of waiting in the wings. That was a good question by Kathy, though. I mean, the difference between the kids today and then when, you know, him and Brandon and the other guys came up. It's pretty,
Yeah, I think the two-handed also has probably helped out in that jump to, you know.
absolutely.
Just because you come out of the gates with just more speed, more rev. And,
We've talked about this on the YBT. There's more. There's options now.
Yeah.
You know, and you know it's. I don't want to say it's on the parents, but it is on the parents on how much you can support or you're willing to support your kid in this. You know, a lot of people growing up playing baseball. You know, I tell my mom like, hey, we got a tournament up in this town, and she'd be like, or we got a game up in this town. She's like, oh, who's driving you? Like, is such and such going? You know, and the parents would take turns, whereas now we all travel together, kind of like travel baseball does now.
Yeah.
You know, and coaching too. We didn't have the coaches that that are available today.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't a lot of bowling coaches around in our time.
No, definitely. They
So now you got your pick of the litter, and you've got some great coaches. You've got, you said, you've got Phil. Dave Allen's a great coach. Phil Platko. You've got, what's the guy he just took over UNLV? He was
Gary Otis.
Gary Otis, local coach. You got Alex, the guy that used to work for Kegel. He moved to Vegas a couple years ago.
Yeah, try to pronounce his last name.
Alex.
Is Alex K.
Yeah, Alex. Alex, the Kegel guy.
Yeah, the Kegel guy.
Then you got some other coaches. You got Preston Wilson. He helps out at Sunset.
Yep. There's a ton of
handful of
coaches
coaches
here in Vegas. You can even go on Storm's website now. They've got a page on there on coaching where you can click on there.
Yeah.
And they've got some links and some contacts to some people if you live in their area to get coaching. And then, of course, Mark Baker. I know you guys have worked with him.
Mark. We actually got another session coming up on the 3rd of February. We're going up to Orange to go check him out again.
Yeah. He just came out with, Destiny was telling me, he just came out with a new video.
He had a new video. He's got a video and a one-handed and a two-handed video.
Yeah.
Best bowlers in the world. I mean, he's got Belmo, he's got Daniel McEwen, he's got Simo, a couple other people. Chris Vi, I believe, on the video.
Uh-huh.
And breaks down the Baker box, breaks down everything. And it's a $75 video, but well worth it.
Yeah.
Especially for parents that have some bowling knowledge but aren't quite there yet, or they just need a little bit more to help out their kid. A lot of good information, a lot of knowledge, and Mark breaks it down in English.
Oh, Zeke just left Mike hanging. Zeke, I got to get on his. Mike Clements, everybody. He's a good dude, man. Hall of Famer Mike. He just was trying to give him a high five, and Zeke just
walked right past him, huh?
Yeah, and he threw a good ball. I don't know why
he was invisible.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I gotta bust him. He didn't do it on purpose. I can tell you that. He loves him.
That's funny. I just picked Joe out of the group. I was like, let me ask Joel if he'll come up, and I didn't realize he shot 279.
Yeah, he said he went 159 his first game, and then 279 the second game.
Yeah, first game wasn't hot.
I want to see my buddy Ramon Camarillo, see where he's sitting
So
at.
they're down on 35, 36, I believe. Let's see if I can get over there with this. Let's see. So Derek Houston up here on 43. 6, 7, 10. Got some more of our kids coming up here in the next game or two. Let me see if I can get down there where Ramona and them are at. So we got Earl Garner, the Aloes. There's Mason Snow over there.
Oh,
yeah.
Is Darius and Jairus bowling?
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't see them.
Yeah, they're here. Told Ray, I was like, oh, you come out for this, but you don't come out for YBTs no more. Just got a shoulder shrug from him.
Yeah, missing out, man. Those YBTs have been great. Excellent payouts. Always sports shot patterns.
There's Jackson Gillespie over there.
Jackson bowled well in league yesterday. I think
he did. I think he was.
He
plus.
led his pair. Yeah, he went plus.
It was +4, I believe. Which is funny because, like we said, they were on house yesterday. But these kids overthink house.
Yeah, they were definitely overthinking it a little bit.
Put them on Badger, they'll go +50. Put them on, or +150. Put them on house, they go -6.
So I was wrong. There's not a football game on until 1:30. It pushed the Buffalo game.
Oh, because the Buffalo game pushed to Monday, huh?
Yep.
That's right.
Back to that weather we were talking
Did
about.
you see they were offering fans $20 an hour to shovel snow?
They were?
Yeah. They said ticketed fans will give you $20 an hour to shovel snow.
Hey, those people that live up there in Buffalo, man, I gotta hand it to them. That is, those are some tough people up there, man. Some tough cookies. That cold weather. I guess if you grow up in it, it's a little bit. You're more immune to it.
You won't find me moving to Buffalo.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm limited to where I could live in the United States only because I can. Yeah. And when I was a kid, I didn't mind the cold, but now.
Danny's barking out orders.
Yep. a great ball. I know he's not on camera right now, but
Yeah.
Joel just threw a Joel Reynoso just threw a
What's he throwing?
very
Do you
clean
know?
strike. Is that down pin solid? I don't know if it's a
IQ.
Columbia or a hammer. I know
Oh.
it's a solid. I couldn't remember what he said. I have to admit I'm a little bit bad. I know the Storm line up a little bit better than some of the
Yeah.
other companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's give a big thank you out to Storm and Coolwick, man. Those have been OG sponsors for
LVYBT, yeah,
LVYBT.
absolutely.
Storm, visit them at stormbowling.com. The Bowlers Company, Recruit US, helping these kids out. A lot of information. Check out their website. An Absolute Flood Response. Let's not forget them. They kicked in some cash about a month ago. So Absolute Flood Response. I know Phil works with them quite a bit outside of bowling and in his line of work. So local company here in town helping out the youth bowlers. Thank you very much. Coolwick.com. Don't forget to enter LVYBT10 at checkout. Save you 10%.
Let's see what Gianni does over here.
So we're in game 3 now. Got a prediction that scores are going to start ticking up a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Lanes are transitioning. There's been a decent amount of urethane going down the lane, so there's definitely some transition.
I was watching Seth Stovall bowl.
How was he bowling?
He's doing okay,
Yeah?
but it's just so weird not seeing a purple in his hand. Steph is throwing that U78.
Really?
It's just, you know, Seth is
Yeah.
been a purple guy for as long as I've seen him bowl in the last few years.
Love seeing him with that Storm equipment in his hand. That's awesome. There he is. Got a beard going on now. These kids are growing up.
Yeah. Full-time job up at Red Rock.
Yep.
Red Rock Bowling Alley.
He works his tail off.
Yeah. Chris Lalos up there working with him too.
Yep. Kiana's over there now too.
Did you see?
Good, Dev. Nice spare.
Let me see. What were they doing up in Utah? They had that Storm tournament up in Utah.
Yeah, Phil was just saying.
Guba was the only one that went 700.
Really?
Yeah. In qualifying. A friend of mine just said, wife's family in town, they want to go bowling. It's a large group. Where should I take them? I'm always going to say Santa Fe first.
Come on down, folks. We got football coming on here soon. It's going to be a good day. I love starting Sunday mornings down at the lanes.
There's Monty with his ugly Chief shirt.
Yeah, come on, man. This is Raider Nation over here, baby.
Nice guy don't make you a smart guy.
Yeah, everybody has their loyalties.
Let's check out Chris Lalos over here.
Chris on 49. Still rolling that 78U.
He's in the 78 also.
Yep, it's been working for him. Nice controlled game. I know he's not on screen, but we got Devin Montoya up on 45.
Oh, yeah. He's been throwing the ball really good lately.
Yeah, I think he always throws the ball pretty good. He's just graceful is the word I think of when I'm watching Dev. He's clean.
He, I don't want to say he lacks confidence, but he doesn't exude it, and he doesn't show. He still doesn't believe. When we tell him how good he is, he still doesn't believe us. You know, he's like, "Yeah, you're just saying that because you're my parents." Like, no, really, you get compliments from everybody. Everybody talks about how good you are.
Yeah, he's another one of them. All these kids down here, they have high expectations for themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
high expectations. But Joel made a good point. He was talking, can't change the pass. Bad shot, miss
Yeah,
spare, open frame. You got to move on. Don't
Absolutely.
carry it on to the next frame. Move on. And everybody learns that at a different speed. You know, I think the sooner you can learn that, the better off you'll be.
Yep.
Oh,
There's Seth with the
Seth
fast
with
pitch.
yeah, another Storm product right there. I like this. I'm starting to see that ball being used more lately, the fast pitch.
Fast pitch?
Yeah. I know it's been around for a while, but I'm starting to see it more.
Yeah, I was going through the office the other day, and there's 3 double crosses, 3 pitch blacks, probably 5 or 6 purples. These are all just balls that have been sitting for months and months and months. I said, Devin finds something he likes, and we've got that booyah. He loves his booyah. He loves the black hammer that we scored from Casey Shepard over at JB's Pro Shop.
Yep.
That's probably his favorite go-to ball. Those 2, the black hammer and the booyah. And then that gem, and then the one encore.
Yeah, you got to find the equipment you like, get into it. I like what you said too, though. You find something and you'll buy 2 or 3, 4 of them,
Absolutely.
just so you have them down the road.
Because you never know. It's like one day, out of the blue, they're going to come on. They're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone, and then when you want it and you can't find it,
That's what happened with my dart code. I was like, dart code's going to be on the shelves for years. And then one day, took a chip about 4 inches wide off of it in the back. Couldn't fix it, so the house replaced it with what is that? Eternity? What's that purple and black storm ball? Infinity, Eternity, whatever it is.
Eternity, that's a 900 Global.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they replaced it with that. Again, same.
Same company.
Nope. To me,
Parent
that
company.
ball's trash.
You don't like it?
I hate it. It wasn't a dart code.
Yeah, when you got your mindset
I
on
throw it
something.
with the mindset that it's the replacement for my dart code, and it wasn't. So
Now, I don't think he'd let it go, but Zeke does have a 15-pound dart code undrilled underneath the spare bed. In
Oh,
his,
really?
Yeah.
So
He got that at the Mark Baker camp 2 years ago.
that ball's obsolete now. He don't want that.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got that.
Let me know if there's something he has his eye on. We can trade.
I'll throw it out there to him. Yeah, he's funny. We've been storing 15-pounders for a while. He's got a pretty nice 15-pound arsenal that we haven't even touched.
Yeah, it's crazy to go through that. That room, and you're like, man, where did this? I forgot about this ball. I forgot about this ball.
Yeah.
I've got that electrified GO, that orange one. Throw it really well. I just forgot it was in the office. It was in a box, and I was like, I forgot about it.
Yeah. Man, I'm looking around, and I'm seeing some missed spares.
I've seen a lot of missed spares.
Seeing a lot of missed spares.
mismakeables.
Yeah, single pin missed spares, and I'm I can't stress, if you are working on your game, get that spare game figured out, man. That hurts your score so much. Brings them down. Brandon up on lane 45.
So it was a big college tournament. A lot of the Mike Ruiz's daughter Marissa, she was supposed to bowl in it this weekend. My son was supposed to bowl in it. A couple other of our kids that have already gone back to school were supposed to bowl. And we were actually going to fly out there for it up in Chicago. And storm hit. I was like, yeah, definitely not going to make it out there.
Really? They still held the tournament, though, didn't they?
I don't know if they did. I know the teams that didn't show up didn't get their money back, though.
Yeah.
They couldn't travel, but whoever was hosting the tournament still didn't give them a refund. kind of dirty, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that is a little bit. At least roll it over or something, you know?
Their college is $500 ain't gonna kill them, as much as they charge us for tuition. Good shot.
Yeah, that was a nice ball.
See Monty up there on 43 with his stupid shirt.
Hey, it's got to be the shirt, man.
Hey Monty, if you had a better shirt on, you struck.
Oh, a little mini loft over there by JT.
And to get to that point already, it's too early for that.
I love seeing the 12, 13-year-olds loft.
It's a little too early for lofting. So Derek Houston up 44. He's one of our locomotive guys. I know he was on staff. I'm not sure if he's still on staff with Motive, but he still throws it.
His team's already out. What do you think his team? He lives here and he has season tickets.
I can't talk much because I'm worse than you.
Games are moving right along.
Yeah, they are. It's a good thing because I don't know how much battery's left in our
Yeah, if
our
the
generator thing,
the
whatever the
screen
battery pack.
goes black, we lost our juice.
Let me see where we're at.
We've got our 60-pound battery
Oh,
pack.
no, we're good. We got 45%.
Ah, we could do like 3 live streams.
Yeah, so like I said, anything we do with kids is gonna be live stream. I know we don't have anything until mid-February.
Yep.
18th.
So I think 17th and 18th, unless they push it. But yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, got a little bit of a gap. Check out our new website, lvybt.com. Beautiful new website.
Let's see, do we have our schedule up?
Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. I believe you're right. I believe it's the February 17th and 18th, unless they've pushed it. But we'll definitely have an event in
18,
February.
19 is February. But it's not up on the website yet.
Yeah, we're still working on that. We'll get that up to date.
I think that needs to be changed too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's funny.
So this isn't really a YBT official event. We could have had some beers up here, huh?
Could have had some what?
Some beers up here.
Hey,
Right?
it's never too late.
We need a runner.
I might know one. I might know one.
I asked her what she was wearing. She said, "These are my boots." And she started singing, "These boots are made for walking." I said, "Get to walking to the bar. Then.
Get
Let's
to
go."
walking. Let's go. Come on. She comes walking in this morning. I was out in the front room. I was ready, waiting on them, and she goes, "Does this outfit look?" Yeah, I know, right? Does this outfit look funny, honey? It looks great.
Your Dallas
not even
Cowboy
looking at me.
cheerleader boots.
Yeah, you're not even looking at me. It looks great, honey.
Yeah, you look amazing. Does this make me look fat? I don't know. Is it supposed to? No? Okay, then it doesn't.
Are you sure? Honey, I would never lie to you. Oh, man. Yeah, huge thank you to Kathy putting this tournament on. Huge thanks to everybody coming out, all the parents bringing out all the youth, all the adults coming out. Got some great bowlers here today.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun. I'd like to see the cut, see where it falls. I know there's not a cut line, but see who's in the top 5, top 10, top 20.
Who do we want to get up there from that group over there? You want Johnny? You want Eldrick? Or you want one of the old guys?
Grab a kid. Yeah, let's get a kid up here.
Gianni,
Yeah.
see if he'll talk. Yeah, we'll bring him. He's a Raider fan.
See Sean? I haven't seen Sean in a minute.
Sean's around. I think he followed his kid. So I think I just came up with a little fundraiser idea for YBT.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We'll do live stream at these other tournaments at these BTCs and Balls and Babes and ABTs, or I don't know ABTs, but you know,
Yeah.
charge them a little fee and it's all going to YBT.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm up for that.
I'm not on the committee. You got to present that.
I don't think I'm officially on the committee.
Only bad thing is I don't have a truck to transport everything anymore.
What happened to your Tundra?
I got rid of it.
You got rid of it? I did not know that.
I bought a new Genesis.
Oh, the SUV?
No, the car.
The car?
I was like, what do I have a truck for? I don't haul nothing. I go to Costco and get sodas and salt for the water softener. That's it. Paying $120, $130 a week in gas for what?
Yeah. It's funny. Somebody, there was a guy pulling through the parking lot, and I thought it was you this morning, and I was sitting there getting ready to throw up a wave, and Destiny's all, it's not Roman. I was all, ah. And then you told me you sold the truck.
New Genesis G7.
What color did you get?
Pearl white.
Pearl white? I like it. It's the best color for Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Wind gets blowing out here, that dust gets in the air. Yeah, I saw Ange's. I saw in the garage when I dropped off Dev a couple weeks ago.
Oh, the Audi?
Yeah. I like that
There you
color she went with. Oh, that looks clean. Black wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Mismakeables. I see lots of them.
Yep, single pin spares. If Zeke could pull off a clean game, he'd be well over 200. He's been pushing the 190s, though, so I can't complain too much. Wrap 10. All right, come on, make this here. Keep yourself in the 190s, boy. Not on screen right now, but I'm checking out my son over on lane 49. Just threw a good ball, but he left the 10 pin. See if he can pick this up. He'll be 3 games in the 190s. He went 196 his last game, 193 game 1. It's a big shot, big shot. Ooh, tough miss right there. I know what we'll be working on this week. He looked over. I think he knows what I was saying right there.
That's punishment nowadays. We're
Well,
going to bowling alleys and you work on spares.
Well, yeah, I know, right? The you know, it's funny though, because when we come down here to work on spares, when it's just that Tuesday, Thursday afternoon, you know, not a worry in the sky. He's money. Change the environment, change the pressure, and it changes.
There we go. See what Mike Clemens doing over here.
Is that John over there, that B bowler, 254? He's kind of been lighting it up. He's bowling good right
Yeah,
now.
John bowled pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can grab Gianni. Got a couple frames to kill.
I'm good.
You always run into this when you move. Well, that was our
Roman's out recruiting right now, seeing if we can get somebody else to jump up on the live stream. Gianni not going to jump up? No? All right, all right.
shirt on, but
Hey, I'm sorry.
So wrapping up game 3 right now. Scores are ticking up a little bit, but I am seeing a lot of missed spares. John Verde popping off at 254 over on lane 50. Seeing a 219 with 10th frame to go still. Oh, that's Joel Reynoso.
I don't talk to people.
209,
Nobody.
202. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. We're wrapping up game 3.
Yes.
How you feeling? You warmed up?
No.
No. Maybe by game 5 you say.
I guess. You go from $127 to 244 to $157, you're not warmed up.
Oh man, you're like a heart monitor over here. Right on. Hey, you jump in pairs. You know, you never know how the next pair's breaking down.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to, is just that and picking up spares.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I've been seeing some makeables that are definitely not being made.
Yep. Single pin spares and stuff like that you just don't pick up. It's
Yeah, crushes the game.
Yep, that's what it'll cost you.
Yeah. Gotta figure out a way and move on. Move on. And
exactly.
Yeah, leave it behind.
Yep.
So what ball are you using?
The Paragon right now.
Paragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It seems to be working the best.
Okay. Have you made did you start with that, or have you made a ball change?
I tried a couple of them. I tried the Hazmat, and then I tried the Fireball, and the Fireball wasn't reading it soon enough, and the Hazmat wasn't reacting quick enough on the back.
On the back?
Yeah, because it's a symmetrical ball, so it's a little smoother on the back end. So.
Okay.
And the Paragon snaps a little bit more for me.
Yeah.
So.
Right on.
But
so what are you expecting for game 4?
hopefully the same thing I did in game 2. Do something. Try to anyway.
And then game 3, what'd you finish with?
$157.
$157. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have to see what goes on after that.
Good deal.
But
Who's bowling on your pair?
Derek Houston, Dennis Houston, and then what's his name? Giovanni.
Oh,
And I can't remember the other guy's name. But Giovanni's two-handed. He's the only one. So we got 2 right-handers and 3 left-handers. Or no, 2 left-handers, 3 right-handers. So we're okay.
Yeah. Giovanni used to bowl the Lvybt back in the day, and then I know he was working here for a while.
Yep.
Haven't seen him in a while though. Glad to see him out here. Glad he came out to bowl.
Yeah, he got I forget where he got a job. I think it was the CPA or something like that, or somebody else got one. But yeah, you got a better paying job. So
yeah,
there ain't no reason to hang out here if you don't have a better paying job.
Yeah,
if you can find one, then get a better paying job.
Jump on it, man. I know.
I know. I worked here years ago. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, and my boss looked at me and said, "Well, why are you leaving?" I said, "Well, I'm making $8.50 an hour, and I'm going to go to $19.50 an hour. What do you think?" He said, "Good for you. Go."
Yep. Yeah.
So that's all you can hope for.
Yeah, it's an easy way to explain it, though, at least.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he understood every bit of it when I told him that. He says, "Nope, I understand completely." He says, "There ain't no reason to stay here. You're going to double your pay and then some?"
Yeah.
Says, yeah. But, yeah, it's just a matter of finding the shot that's going to work for you.
Yep. So what do you think? New lanes are coming in?
Looking
I
think it's, yeah. I've been bowling here since the day this place opened.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, they've got lanes, I think, once or twice, but it's just been so long that it's crazy.
Yeah,
Absolutely
these have been
crazy.
here for over 20 years, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, along with the machines. I mean, they're just piecing them together.
Yeah, a little bit of a skeleton.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but...
They still hold up, but quite a bit of games have been bowled down here.
Yeah.
This place is typically always busy with either league or open play.
Constantly. And then the Brunswick guy kind of set up a pattern for the league play that kind of benefits the lanes a little bit better because he knows how worn out they are.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave her a pattern that the oil holds up a little longer because you'd bowl one game on them in a league and you were done. You're moving as far left as you can go.
Yeah. Playing in front of the left gutter.
Yeah, exactly. But no, other than that, it's a game. Can't get upset about it.
Yep, got to have some fun. I mean,
yeah. You hope you do good, and if you do, okay. If you don't, oh well.
Yep. No, I agree. That's a fun way to get the Sunday morning kicked off, man.
Yeah. Sure is.
Get down here, get a little bowling in. Got
Yeah.
some football coming on. Yeah, I see you're a Chiefs fan. Your Chiefs
Oh,
are
yeah.
moving on.
Oh, yeah, they're moving on. That was a good game yesterday. So
Yeah,
it was a cold game, but it was a good game.
Yeah, they're a well-coached team, man. I have a lot of respect for Andy Reid, man.
Yeah.
You put a coach and a quarterback like that together, man.
Yep.
Very good combination right there.
Yeah. So, well, looks like we're getting ready to start again. So
Okay, well, I appreciate you sitting
No
in.
problem. Take care.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
So as we get ready to wrap up Game 3, just checking some scores here. Starting to see a few more 200s as these games are wrapping. A lot of 193s, 190s. Another 254 right in front of us. That was Joel. Him and John Verde are staying neck and neck with 254s for both of them. Awesome, man, awesome. So, games are clicking by. Having a good time out here today. So, everybody, appreciate you all tuning in today. Don't forget, this is the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. We are live streaming an adult youth tournament down here at Santa Fe Lanes. Today is Sunday, January 14th. I see my good buddy Ramon Camarillo down there getting ready to take a shot. Do we have to take the camera off of us?
What camera?
I like it. A little refreshment there. Hit the local snack bar up. This is the way to do Sundays, Roman, I'm telling you. Watching a little bit of bowling, talking about a little bit of bowling, interacting with people. It's a good weekend. I don't know about you. I have a long weekend. I'll be off tomorrow, Martin Luther King Day.
Yep, definitely off tomorrow.
Yeah. So get these cameras tuned in. Let's check out who we're over here looking at lanes 43 and 44.
Yeah, I work for the federal government. We are definitely off.
Yep. See Darius Allo stepping up on lane 42. See how he's doing. Picking up his spare there. Nice bowl.
Jacob Pleasant over here, one of our youth bowlers.
Oh, I see Mom down there coaching Zeke.
Uh-oh.
Give him a little. We've got this bootleg sign language that him and I have come up with. There you go, boy. I like the spare. Picking up the spare there. So game 4, we got to check with Kathy. I'd like to see where some of the top, see who the top 5 is in both divisions. Start giving some shout outs.
Kathy and Danny over there working this.
Yep. Danny always helping out Kathy. Got to thank her for all she does.
Oh, yeah. She's always here on Saturdays with us, helping with the kids. We got Earl Garner up on 44. He committed to Huntington University as well, I believe. He's already committed.
Okay.
So he'll be going up to Indiana next year for school. He switched over to his Arsenal now. He switched over to Motive because Huntington is a Motive school.
So he's starting to, okay. Yeah, I remember when Dom wanted to completely toss his whole arsenal out the window. He said, whoa, pump the brakes on that a little bit. Yeah, these kids are funny, man. But that's cool. I love to hear that he's going, pick the school. I'm sure he's got quite a bit in his smart account. He's been bowling for as long as I've known him.
I know they know they're friends, family friends with one of the coaches. However, I believe that coach that they know is moving on, and they haven't been told that yet. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Could be just a rumor.
Yeah, those like to fly these days. There you go. let's check this out. Still got a few people wrapping up their game 3. Mostly everybody's moved on to game 4. Still waiting for it to open up, start seeing these scores pop.
Wait a minute. Did Devin really just bowl a 106? He sure did, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a rough game. Unusual.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 makeables, 3 splits.
What lane you looking at? Oh,
47A.
47. Huh.
I know he was closer to the top score-wise until then.
Yeah, I got to check with him, see what. That 10th frame must have been a nasty split. Yeah, I haven't seen Phil. He must be.
Phil must have ghosted us.
Oh, there he is. He's down there on 51-52.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been hanging around there, keeping these kids in line. Talking to his old buddy Mike, old Michigan buddy.
Oh, wait, no, he didn't bowl a 106. Okay, yeah. So he definitely did not bowl a 106.
Mr. Mike Clements making a ball change over here. So as we get into game 4, I didn't even realize it was Giovanni.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah. He didn't want to come on camera with us.
Yeah. There you go, picking up his makeable. Are you getting your hooking ball?
That's something he get in the pocket with?
I'm proud of you. I think it's still at home.
Oh, Mike Clements over here. He's made a few ball changes. Not sure if he's the biggest fan of the way this has been playing today, but either way, he'll truck through. So what do we got going on? Got football starting here in about what time is it?
It's 12 o'clock now.
12 o'clock? I still got an hour and a half. I might scoot on over to the sports book after this and see what they got going on over there. Ready for a little Stallone's? Grab me a sandwich. All this talk about all this food, you can start to get me hungry.
Sorry, but I had to brag about that, man. That's.
I know, I got to make it down there. They got to be selling out. They're probably busy as heck.
It's. I think we waited about 30 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
And I normally don't wait for food.
Yeah.
Mason Snow over there on 42. One of our youth bowlers. That was a really big ball. Haven't seen much of him lately on YBT though.
Something to get you out of that, and I think the phase 2 would be that ball. Just make sure that you stay in behind it and coming through it. Stay behind, come through. Game 4, you're not only ball right? 196, 199, 193. I like that your scores are like all kind of within. got to give my son some words of encouragement. He's actually bowling pretty good today. He's been a little hard on himself, and his spare game's been a little bit off. But even with his spare game off, he's still sitting right up there about a 192 average. So no complaints except for that spare game. I'd like to see if he cleaned up that spare game. I think he would be definitely sitting plus. All these kids, man, like you said earlier, they're getting so good so fast.
Yep.
And not just.
And that's where the mental game comes in, because then they get frustrated where they don't do well, and then
yeah,
the mental part, and then they just.
I couldn't agree more. I'll put money on it. That mental game is equally, if not more, important than that physical game.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got to pair the two together. And not just in Las Vegas, but youth bowling across the country. Like we were talking about Spencer Robarge earlier. I mean, you've got some amazing youth bowlers across this country just doing unbelievable things.
I don't know that we call Spencer youth anymore, but.
Yeah, he's about 20 now.
21.
Is he 21? I didn't think he was 21 yet.
I don't know.
He's right around there, plus or minus a year. Still holds the record for SYC Boys Championships. I believe he's got 12.
Holds the Team USA trials 1 day. High pinfall.
Yep.
Plus 356, 6 games. It's ridiculous. Kid averaged 270 on the first day or second day, and then on day 4 he averaged like 274 or something like that.
Yeah, the amount of focus
Just
that goes into that is insane. And I know he's getting coached at the highest level you can for his age.
Coach ain't throwing the ball though. That's
yeah,
the biggest thing.
Exactly. Coach, you took the words out of my mouth right there. Coach ain't throwing the ball.
Derek Houston picking up a spare. We got over here.
Yeah, you've got to pair together that physical game and that mental game, and I tell you, I look at this sport as you got to train for this sport like you would for any major contact sport. You got to get your body in shape, because you bowl 10, 12 games, you're going to get tired.
Oh, yeah.
And the people that can hold up and maintain.
Well, 30 games across 2 days, yeah. 2-3 days.
Yeah. I know, I'm thinking 12 because that's the young youth, but when you're up there like at Dom's level and the college level, you're
it's a grind.
Yeah, 30 games.
Eight games of bowling for yourself, then you got 16 Baker games. You can do that 2 days in a row, and you're on your feet 10 hours a day.
Yep.
They don't get to sit down, you know.
Mike Ruiz is up here. Mike, how you doing? Yeah?
Hey, Mike.
Okay, what pair are you on? Okay. Are you bowling with Ramon?
You see that?
How's he bowling? Yeah. Did he only bring 3 balls?
Who's that? Jeff?
Yeah. So our buddy Mike Ruiz, who basically runs Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour alongside Kathy, he's bowling down there with my buddy Ramon Camarillo, and I was asking him how it's going, and he threw me a little smile. I think he's having a little bit of a tougher time, but he said he only brought 3 balls, so I think he's wishing he brought a little bit more of his arsenal down. I'm surprised he only brought 3. He's got he's like you, he's got quite a few bowling balls.
Mason Snow over there striking. He throws such a good ball.
Man.
Nice watching him bowl. I got caught. Took us off camera and take a sip, and Phil's over here watching me.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
What's that? Oh, I didn't know what to get.
It's all good.
My bad.
No, you're good. They're not bad. It's too bad they got a little funny for a little bit. They're making a comeback, though. I've seen some of their new commercials. So catching back up. Hope all you folks are tuning in. Las Vegas
Oh,
Youth
good
Bowlers
messenger,
Tour,
Gianni.
youth adult, live streaming here on YouTube. See, I see a few guys out here that need to go visit Coolwick at coolwick.com, get their new jersey. Print your first and last name, however you want, on the back of your jersey. Don't forget to enter LVYBT10 at checkout. Get yourself a new jersey. That way we can give you a shout out when you're on our pair.
There's a convenience factor with jerseys here in Vegas. Let's leave it at that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, a few companies making shirts these days,
Yeah.
printing. Got to thank Coolwick, though, man. They help us out a lot with our championship jerseys.
Banners.
Championship banners.
See what Joel's doing. Straight up.
Like he's got one open. See if he can pick up
Yeah.
this spare here. There's old Seth Stovall down there on 37-38.
You know what? Brad's almost done with his game. I'm going to bring Brad up here.
Okay.
Brad Zentmeyer.
Yep.
Another coach I forgot to mention, Brad Zentmeyer. He coaches a lot of kids here.
Yeah, he works with some of the younger kids out there. Really
He's,
gets them prepared.
Really
for when
good fundamentals. Really good with fundamentals.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you know, he had one of his students won a tournament a couple months ago, and it was little things that most other kids, that a lot of people didn't even realize. You know, get up to the approach, something didn't feel right. His kids were smart enough to come back and reset. Things like that. Where, you know, you'll see some kids, they realize they're in the wrong spot or just something ain't right, and they'll just move over to the left or move right, whatever they felt they needed to correct.
Yeah.
Or, you know, Brad's taught his kids come back, reset, get focused. You know, start your routine over. You know, things like that, and that's something Brad's really big on, which I think all kids need to focus on.
Yeah, your process is what I like to call it. A lot of people call it the process, and we talk about that a lot, Zeke and myself, and you can always build and work on that process, you know, from the minute you get up, whether you hit the fan first or pick up your ball and wipe it off first, whatever it is.
Yep.
Keep that process simple and routine. Because, gosh, it'll sure help you keep your focus.
So Derek Houston just picked up what I think was a 9-pin, but it didn't even look like he hit it.
He just.
It looked like the wind knocked. It literally looked like the wind knocked it down.
The wind knocked it down?
Yeah. It didn't.
I hope those pins are a little bit heavier than that.
It definitely didn't look like it touched the pin.
I wish I would have seen that. I believe they call that skinny jeans.
Yeah. So I'm watching Devin over here on 48, and his last couple shots, I think it's time for a ball change.
He's our B bowler on 48.
Yeah, maybe not.
I was going to say that looked pretty good.
Looked pretty good. Good shot, man.
Nice ball, Dev.
Bowlers, I have the winners for the first and second game side pots. So for the 5-game side pot, first place, John Ray with a 245. And second place was Jonathan Stalinas with a 223. In the B division for the 5-game, we have Joel. B division for the first game, Zeke Trejo with a 192. His money goes to the smart.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy. My boy.
3-game side pot. In first place for the first game was Devin Montoya.
There you go.
His money goes into smart with a 219.
Devin won. Zeke won.
And then the B division, first game, 3 games was Tyson Hooks
All right.
with a 172.
All LVYBT youth. Tyson, one of our alumni. Zeke and Devin. Hey, you know what, Roman? I think we're doing something right. Both of our kids
Yeah.
cashed in side pots and brackets. Cash to the smart account. Let's make that clear.
Drink to that.
Drink to
Second
that.
game, 8 division, 5-gamer. First place was Joe Lanosa with a 279.
No, I think that would be a great idea, Roman. If some of these guys wanted to start live streaming their events, start pushing that live stream, get down there, do some BTCs.
You know, Sherry had talked to me about that.
Again, his
Doing,
number will this month.
I don't remember whose tournament they were trying to live stream it, and they needed somebody to come and do it.
Yeah.
I think we had like a prior commitment or something, but you know, thinking about it, I was like, you know, maybe we've got the equipment,
Yeah.
and if
We know how to set it up now.
oh, Angela won money too. Hey, how about that?
Hey.
See,
It pays to play brackets. Sometimes.
yeah, see. If I'd have bowled, my name would have been called. I'm the 5th best bowler in the family of 4. But yeah, you know, like I said, Sherry had talked to me about it, and I don't remember what tournament she was talking about live streaming. And I mean, we've got the equipment, we've got the software for it. Wouldn't be a bad way if we could, you know, hey, we'll do it for $100, and the money goes to YBT. You know, you don't pay me, send the check to YBT.
Yeah, send the check
Something
to YBT.
like that. The $100 is not a real price. I'm just making that.
Yeah,
I'm making up a number.
I was thinking we are worth a little bit more than that.
I'm
but,
making up a number. But I mean, like, you know, Sherry runs tournaments with multiple squads, so.
And I promise you, I
Sherry,
can
if you're watching,
sell the heck out of your guys' tournaments. Just let me know. I love to get behind the camera and promote.
yeah, so if you're watching, Sherry, we got you. Just let us know.
Let us know. I will get people
PJ, Tim
smiling.
Aldous at BTC, if you guys are watching, let us know. We can do a little something.
Yep, absolutely.
We can spend the day at the bowling alley and promote. I'll have to run it by Kathy and Mike and make sure they're good with it, but
I think if it's helping out LVYBT,
gonna make
I
money
think
for us,
it'll. Yeah, I think it'll be a good idea.
and it'll help out.
Scheduling might be tough some weeks because I mean I know how much you guys
Yeah.
bowl, I know how much we bowl, but I'm sure we could find some dates.
Oh yeah.
Get in there and live stream. Get more people clicking on YouTube, clicking on our channel. It'd be awesome. It'd be really good.
Man, Joe throws a really good ball.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I heard somebody say that, have about a
Just today, about $1.25.
yeah, at least I was gonna say $1.95 just for today. Do the math. 5 cents, $1.95. We're only on game 4. I'm sure we're gonna pass game $2. Oh, Seth just had a one. I didn't see it, but he don't think he liked it.
He didn't do the Seth Stovall hand slap.
Nope. Well, see, it's not cosmic, so I'm sure his cosmic game is top notch.
Yeah, his eyes. He's probably not focused.
Yeah, his eyes are dialed in. Well, and he did have to work till 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He's young. He can get up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's no excuse. I remember going out back when I was overseas in Japan and stuff like that. And we'd be out of the club till 5 and had to work at 7. So I'd go home and brush my teeth and take a quick shower and I'd go to work. So
We've all been there, that's for sure. It's much easier done when you're young.
looks like Gianni's throwing a fast pitch also.
Get a little camera
Let me go
movement.
find Brad. Brad's done.
So I'm seeing a 239 down there on 41. Another 279 on 42. Dang. Gotta see who that was. Yeah. Earl Garner's up right now, 204, and he's still got another shot. He's struck out since punched out since the 6th frame, going up for a second shot in the 10th frame. He can go 20-30, go 234. So Earl Garner with a good game right here. Brad, how you doing? Get
Good,
that. I think you got him backwards. There you go.
Great. How's it going?
Going good, man. Take a seat.
Hey, thanks for inviting me in.
Yeah, thanks for sitting in.
Man, I've got a new respect for all these kids on this tough, short pattern here. Short, flat, and definitely very hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
low ratio, right?
Very humbling. Very humbling.
Good deal. I'm sure you're doing good out there. I know these pairs have been a little bit tough today.
Yeah, they have.
Yep.
No question about it.
Yeah. So I'm glad you came down. Thank you for coming down. Thanks for sitting in.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got any of your youth bowling today? You got one or two out there, right? I
Yeah, a
think?
couple.
Yeah.
Couple.
Yeah.
Probably doing better than I am.
Yep. So Brad,
Yes, sir.
talk to us a little bit. We know you put in a tremendous amount of time working with the youth here at Santa Fe. What's the biggest thing that you see with some of these youth coming out, the time they're putting in? What are you seeing? You seeing good progress? You seeing kids that are really enjoying bowling?
Absolutely.
Good.
And we're here. I'm here every Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. for any of the kids that want free coaching, some practice. We have 6 lanes that are going. Kathy's nice enough to let us have that every Saturday morning before our youth program starts.
Yep.
So please come out if you're listening right now, and anybody and everybody is welcome that is part of the Santa Fe Youth Program.
Yeah.
So.
Think about that, everybody. Brad's down here donating his time free of charge to work with your kids before they jump into league. So got to take advantage of that. So no, we were talking. Roman brought up a bunch of good points, man. We think you're doing a great job with just the fundamentals, just getting these kids prepared so that when they break off and they start, rolling on sport shots, challenge shots, that they're prepared, that they know what to expect and how to approach these lanes. What's the biggest technique that you start off with the youth bowler that's just kind of getting into bowling?
We do a lot of football exercises. We do a lot of one-step drills.
Okay.
We do the basic stretching and everything before we get started, make sure they're loose and limber. We work on their footwork, try to get them doing the basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-step approach.
Okay.
And start them with that. And then once they get accomplished at the 4-step and they've got good timing and a good follow-through, good post, all the basic stuff, we take them to 5.
Okay.
I have a couple kids that started about 2 years ago. They were just standing at the line and just throwing the ball, not even taking any steps, and now they're doing 5 steps. They're averaging 150s,
Good.
They're still 10 and 12, kind of in the younger side, but they've made incredible progress, and
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that. But it's not just me. It's the parents that, take them out to practice, that bring them early in the morning, that are very dedicated. So it's a team effort. Not just me, not just the coaches, but the parents as well.
I know all about that.
Yeah, I see Zeke. Zeke took a side pot down there, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Good
did.
for him.
I know. I love getting them in brackets and seeing them cash. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Kid loves the bowl, man.
I love watching him bowl. I remember when he first came here, and I took some video of him, and I showed Phil. I said, "Look at this kid. He's absolutely amazing. He's only, I guess he was what, 9?
I think he
10,
was 9 when he first got here.
When he first got here, yeah. And he's going to be doing tour trials, I'm sure, probably pretty soon. I know it's an expensive gig, and there's tons of really quality young kid bowlers that do the USA Tour trials. But it's here every January, and I see Zeke out there. I mean, I can picture him out there for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He's still got a few years before that. He's 12 right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're bowling everything we can bowl that's reasonable, that's in the Southwest. JBTs, obviously, we bowl every Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, SYCs, when they come out west, we love to get involved in those. He gets involved in the ABTs, too, sometimes.
Does he?
Bowls with the adults, yeah.
Nice.
He's actually won one of those, took down $1,000 for a smart account.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a handicap tournament, and he just had one of those great days. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Awesome. Yeah, I love watching these kids. It's just they're better. If I'd have had the kind of coaching they're getting when I was young, I'd be a lot better than I am today. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that earlier. I'm glad you brought that up. The coaching and what's available to you out there these days in terms of in terms of going on the internet. Just skimming through YouTube, watching videos. There's so much information out there, so much literature and videos and hands-on stuff you can can watch. It's great.
Yeah, lots of great videos, but I want to express to everybody too how important and how much information, everything you've ever wanted to know about bowling is in bowling books. So I recommend reading books. We've got John Jowdy's book, Bowling Execution, Parker Bones' book, How to Master the Sport.
That's awesome.
There's just tons of really good information in books out there, and I like to see all these kids watching the videos, but I tell my kids, I've forced a couple of my students to read some of the books out there because there's so much good information there.
Well, books
So,
always sink in. When you get into a book, especially if you're really enjoying the book, I think it does stick a little bit more.
It does, but they're kind of, these kids these days, they're just so on their phones all the time,
Yeah, no, I got you there. I know we got to limit that. We got to get them away from the screen every now and then,
Yeah, we do, definitely. And bowling helps get them away from the screens.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
Well,
we spend a lot of time down here having fun. So, Brad, if people want to get in touch with you, I know you're available down here on Saturdays. Don't hesitate. If you see Brad, go up, say hello, introduce yourself. But if somebody wanted to look you up, is there a website or a way to contact you?
There is not a website at present, but I'm happy to supply my phone number. 702-461-4786 is my cell, and you're welcome to call me. I'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
And if you have any kids who want some free coaching, they do have to be part of the Santa Fe Youth Program. So
okay.
Bring them on down, and I've got my flyers available too that people can pick up and have all my information on it and get in touch with me if they like. And I really enjoy coaching, and I want to continue. So
good deal.
Thank you for inviting me in.
Yeah, Brad.
I've got to go.
You're up, huh?
Throw stuff again down there. Hopefully, I'll knock some pins down.
Well, good luck up there.
Thank you very much. It was awesome. Had a great time.
You too. All right, everybody, getting back to it.
So I ran that by Kathy, the
streaming
other tournaments, and she's totally cool with it. I don't know if the other groups would be cool with it. I mean,
yeah,
I don't want to cut in prize funds and stuff like that. So we'll see where we're at. I'll talk to Sherry.
Yeah.
Talk to DJ and Tim for BTC.
Yeah, it's got to work out for everybody. Well, I'm sure we can figure a happy medium out.
The money won't be going to us; it'll be going to the kids. So.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Everything goes to the kids with our group. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
RJ McNutt over here on 42.
RJ stepping up. Was talking to his parents yesterday. His mom, he's looking at doing junior gold for the first time
Yeah.
this year up in Detroit. Hope he does. A good experience. If bowling's something that's important to you and you really want to take it serious, junior gold is a great thing to look into.
Heard a rumor you're going to junior gold.
Yeah, I heard it. Might have heard that. That might be one of the true ones. We don't want it going way out. So if he stays, yeah, we don't want him getting too far inside. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Ah, right on. Had the wifey come by, giving me a little update on little Ezekiel. But I'm glad he cashed in a pot. That's awesome. Devin as well.
Yeah. It was $20. $20 is $20, right?
Yep, $20 is $20. I'll take it.
Oh, let's go check scores. I'll be right back. Let me see where we're at.
Yeah, getting an update. Just getting into Game 5 right now, everybody. You're watching the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, Adult Youth, down here at Santa Fe Lanes, Station Casinos. Big thank you out to our sponsors, stormbowling.com. Check them out, all their SPI products. Coolwick.com. Recruit US. Want to jump on up, bud? Jump on up. All right.
All right, boys and girls.
Here, get behind the camera.
Hold up.
This is little Ezekiel Trejo saying hello.
Hi, guys. So last game, let's see if we could all pop off and shoot a good game and see if the pins fall down.
There you go. I like it, man. Good luck down there.
All right, good luck, guys.
Little Ezekiel 193, 196, 189, and a 197. So he's hanging right there. He's even had a few tough missed makeables. Easily could be sitting plus right now, but he's darn close. Get a good game here. I'm sure he'll be moving on up. So like I said, everybody, appreciate you all tuning in. Check us out. Check our website out, lvybt.com. LVYBT300 and Friends on Instagram. And LVYBT on Facebook. Just look up Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. Got tons of content. Phil's always posting a lot out there. Anybody has any information, they'd like to get more information on youth bowling, come on down. We're here to help. We are here to help.
Hey, the bar's still open.
Got to get tuned up for the game. Ah, that would have been sweet to have the Buffalo-Pittsburgh game on right now.
Yeah.
$20 to go shovel snow.
$20 an hour, dude.
I wonder if that's cash.
Taxable.
Taxable.
I question any money that comes in anymore. It's all taxable.
Yeah, everything is taxable these days, folks.
What do you want? I got it. I'll tell her.
My usual. Just tell her Kevin's usual.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, I called my tax person the other day. I was like, hey, I need to make an appointment. She's like, when? I was like, what's the last day I can do it?
I know. No, I'm going to get mine filed early this year. I pay enough. I might as well.
No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna make them wait.
There's a
Let
nice
my
ball.
money earn a couple pennies interest while I'm waiting.
Jacob Pleasant, nice ball right there. Rocking his Cool Wick Storm jersey. I like that.
Yep.
Jacob, one of our Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour youngsters out here. I don't think he's quite that young.
Hold on, let me see. I think we can get Ramon on the camera right here. Let's see.
My buddy Ramon up on 40, 39 and 40. Let's see his ball motion. Let's see what we got going on here. Bite. Oh, he's in that archetype. Yep.
It's a good ball.
Yeah, I know that's a strong ball, but he actually drilled that with a weaker layout.
And you know what? That's something I talked to him about before, and it's I like that idea.
Yeah.
You know, I think as I get older, my ball speed has gone down quite a bit. So to get one of them stronger balls with a little weaker layout has worked well. I got my Jackal Ghost laid up like that. Zeke, what's up, buddy?
What's happening, bud? Oh, yeah? What do you want to say? Come on right here.
Guys, I finally made a 10 pin. Let's go.
Oh, I love the excitement. That's what we're all about. Got the youngsters making 10 pins coming over here, giving themselves shout outs. I'm cool with it. Any kid out there that makes a 10 pin, come on over. We'll get you on screen. Up, Earl's up. Just made a 10 pin.
Set this to the ball in the ditch.
Well, you know, you stay up till 2:30 in the morning. You're not getting your sleep. I'm just kidding.
So over there on 41 and 42, that's Eddie Ewan. That's one of our YBT bowlers. That's his brother Declan.
Okay.
He's not a youth bowler. He's actually a college student up in California somewhere. I believe he's in Orange County, somewhere in Orange County, if I remember right.
Awesome.
Got RJ McNutt going up next. Oh, no. Devin just went. Cool. Devin just went 191.
All right.
I'll take that.
All day.
You know, it doesn't seem like we thought scores were going to jump.
Yeah.
Definitely haven't.
There's been a few.
There's been a couple big games, but overall scores have actually gone down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see if RJ picks up his spare over there.
Got a 6-10, and it looks good. Nice ball,
There's the
RJ.
wife. Angela's up. She threw. Oh. A bucket over there? What is that? I can't even see.
Oh, I think she's got the 4-7-9, 4-7-10.
2 lanes that just finished up their 4th game, but I'm still missing 5 of those yellow sheets. Please bring those over to me behind lane 42 so I can get those scores put in.
I got my glasses. I'm going to throw these on, see how much better I can see the lanes. Oh, my gosh. I should be wearing these all the time. Yeah, that's funny. Get a little older and the eyes start to give you a little bit of trouble. I was pretty lucky.
See that Earl Garner up here on 46.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Check us out. Hit the like button.
I saw myself in the August live stream.
Awesome. Yeah. Anytime you're bowling, we'll get you on. That's Jacob Pleasant right there, everybody. One of our Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour youngsters out here having a good time, bowling well.
Oh, so Mason went 279 last game, huh?
Yeah, that was the 279 that was over there. I saw that.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure who that was.
Yeah,
I only saw the
Mason.
letter.
It was the D-bowler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mason. So here we are in game 5. So the last game of this set. Talked to Kathy. Once construction's done, we're going to do another Baker. We had 40 teams at the last Baker tournament she had. I think Zach Kattori and Darren Tang and them won that one.
Uh-huh.
Paul Enright's going to be helping her out running that tournament. That's going to be on brand new lanes, brand new Kegel machine. So
Oh, man, I can't wait.
Let's see how that goes. I don't know that it's going to be youth are going to be allowed to bowl that because it is a Baker.
Yeah, they weren't last time.
So, but we'll figure something out for the kids. We're definitely going to have something big when the new lanes are in, whether it be a YBT or some kind of adult youth kind of thing, maybe just a singles. I'd like to see a long format, like not necessarily a long format, but let's do a 4 or 5 game qualify, cut to the top 12.
Yep.
And then just do a step ladder or something along that way.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun. But, you know, that's going to be a full day that Kathy's got to. Then it becomes a corporate issue, you know.
Yeah.
Where somebody's got to sign off on it and let her do.
Let her take the time. Oh,
Yeah.
what a sweetheart.
No way. We're taking shots on camera.
Awesome. As soon as this is done, I'm going to have to jump down and take a leak. They're like, your broadcaster's taking shots and drinking beers. Hey, everybody. At least I didn't curse. Gotta start throwing away the evidence before it starts stacking up. All right, we're back in action, everybody. Over here on 45 and 46. Let's see what we got. Our A bowler coming off of a double.
Who's our A?
I'm not sure his name. Valgira? Is that Valgira?
Oh, yeah. Not sure. I'm on the wrong lane anyway. There we go. So apparently somebody left because they weren't bowling good.
Ah, we don't like
One
that.
of our bowlers dropped out because he wasn't bowling well.
That's you know, I get it, but
I'm not going to say the name, but it's not a good look.
that's not. Yeah, you know, I think no matter what, you're always going to regret that. I think you're always going to. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the people on his pair came looking for him. They're like, where'd he go? And they're like, somebody said, oh, he left.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah, no, you know, and let's get back to that. Let's talk about that for a little bit. Look, at this game is not easy. We all get it, but you've got to learn to battle. That's where that mental game comes in. You've got to learn to battle, fight back, and like you said, even the best bowlers, they have a bad weekend. They have a bad day.
Absolutely.
You've got to fight through it, and then
I literally watched Chris Vi go 140, and like at team trials. No,
Yeah.
he went 126 to a 126 game.
Yep.
And the next game went 280.
Yep. Well, Reynoso was talking about that. He went 159, 279. And
So-
even Monty was talking about
Hakuna Matata, man. Let the past be the past.
Matata. Let the past be the past. Move on.
Like I saw him and I was like, oh, I was like, there goes his day, and it was game 2, and he went 126 or 128, something ridiculously low, like definitely uncharacteristic of a professional bowler.
Yeah.
And then came back and went 9 spare first frame, and then finished 280 something. Like,
And you will never find that out if you leave.
no,
If
absolutely not.
if you pack it up, roll it up, and you walk on out, you'll never have that chance to come back. You just go home, and then you're just really pissed
Yeah.
off. See, for me,
It was one of our youth bowlers. At the end of the day, go home, get done bowling, go play Fortnite or whatever it is that you do. Like you can't walk away from it.
I think you're making it harder on yourself. 'Cause
Absolutely.
When you leave, you're just going to go home and dwell on
Absolutely.
it because you know, if you fought back and you popped off a good game in Game 5.
Yeah.
You,
Okay, so you're not going to cash today, but let's see what I can do to make this better. Let me save face a little bit. Let me.
Well, and
Yeah.
in one of Kathy's tournaments, it's never a good idea to do that because she's very generous with her payouts.
Oh, absolutely.
So there's a good chance even if he stayed in, he still probably would have made some kind of money, $40, $20.
But end of the day, I mean it's not a good look.
Yeah, it's not. And I don't know who's listening to this, but if you are, come talk to one of us. Roman, myself, we've had quite a few life experiences in our life, and I'm sure we can help out on a mental aspect. If any of these parents want to talk about it, I love talking about the mental side of this game. like Phil brought up earlier, my background was not in bowling, but I've sure committed myself over the last couple of years, and I've learned a lot about bowling. But my life experiences in other sports and other, tribulations, whatever you want to call it, prepared me to know how to handle these types of things.
At the end of the day, it's a game. At the end of the day, it's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game that you chose to play.
Yep, and it's a great game.
Whether you're doing well or not. Like I said, I've had those tournaments where I've come through. I think I have the record for the lowest score at a BTC. There's no way anybody's gotten worse than me. And I shot at 89 at a BTC.
I wanted to say 88. I thought I've heard this story before, but
I shot
it was
at
89.
89.
And you were trying.
And yeah, it wasn't from lack of effort. I was like, what,
Yeah.
I didn't come back and shoot 260. I might have came back and shot like 190, but I legitimately shot at 89, and I was like,
Yeah. And don't tell me that we don't know about competitiveness, because I know I've learned to control it over the years, but in my younger days, man,
I was bad.
Yeah. I hucked a controller at my buddy for making a smart comment over a PlayStation football game, Madden football game, and I apologize, Randy. I know you're not listening, but if you are, man, I told you sorry that day, and I actually hit him in the face, and he knew he was pushing my buttons, but yeah, that wasn't a good look for me. To say the least, I apologized, and I didn't ever do that again. But no.
At the end of the day, it's a game. And
I just
you
saw
paid the money, or your parents paid the money to bowl. Like, have fun with it, whether you're doing bad or not. I've learned how to have fun, even though I'm doing really shitty.
Yeah.
So there's no other way. I can't even say doing bad, just doing terrible. But I've had fun with it. It's frustrating, but at the same time, just.
Well, the giving up's the worst.
Yeah.
Giving up's the worst. Yeah, you don't want to give up.
I think it's something we'll talk about during the next Junior Gold League or YBT League or YBT tournament.
Yeah.
It's a sportsmanship thing.
Yep. You gotta exactly. It's a sportsmanship. That's a good thing to bring up.
So I know we're not a league with direct coaches like football, but at the same time, it's. Well, there's a way to do things.
Yeah. You don't want to let your pair down. You don't want them searching for you, if you take off. So.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I'd want to get out to that family, to that bowler, is you've got the resources here. Reach out to us.
Yeah.
Talk to us. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. Well.
And
oh.
I've seen my son have some rough days. It's all good, man. It's all good. We're all here. It's Sunday. You're down at the bowling alley. Hey, and you know what I always tell my son when he's having a rough day? Grind. Work harder.
Oh, yeah.
Practice with a purpose. One of the greatest things I ever heard. Practice with a purpose. Don't just come down and throw 10,000 strike shots on a house shot.
Yeah, we know you can strike.
Yeah, we know you can.
I know you can strike all day long.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
And then I love pointing out on your hometown house shot, you strike and then you miss 5 right and you still strike. It's not giving you the information that you need. Tighten up that game, get an hour of practice, and work on those spares, work on your game. Paul Enright made a good point. He said, throw a quarter out there on a board. I don't care what board it is. See how many times you can flip that.
Run that quarter?
Yeah, flip that quarter. And that was a good point. I don't see Paul or Jake Enright down here today.
I don't think they were here today. I don't think they were coming today.
Yeah, good people right there. Jake Enright, he took down the last Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour.
Yeah, Mason Snow's just throwing. God, he can throw such a good ball. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no.
That kid. I love watching Mason bowl.
I would love to get some video of him and show a slow motion ball release from him. Beautiful. Yeah, I got to talk to Ray. I got to see if we can get him down here for an LVYBT. I think they'd be huge.
There's
yeah. Well.
First place, John Verde with a 224.
John Verde.
Second place was Gianni Silva with a 212. For the B division,
Brad picking up his spare. 3, 6, 9, 10.
Zeke Trejo win both of them.
That a boy, Ezekiel, my son, picking up another side pot.
For the
Love it.
Joel Reynoso with a 254, and then Tyson
All right, all right. Tyson Lopes out there. Cashing 2 pots. Ezekiel cashing 2 pots.
I love it when the kids win and they're bowling with adults.
I know. I love it too.
The
It's
best
a-
thing. So
It's a good day, man.
last year, I remember Dom won that big BTC, the 10 grand.
Yeah.
And a lot
I
of-
remember we were hanging out that day.
There was people talking about it, like, who's to say he's even going to go to college? Guess what? You guys just paid his first year tuition. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
But smart money don't have to be used just for college. You can go to trade school. You can go to, other things.
You know, that's one of the things that people just do not understand about youth bowling. It's the only youth sport where you can collect money that you can use towards trade school, college,
Yeah, absolutely.
tuition, books, housing, you name it.
And they're pretty quick, too. I've requested money from Smart, and literally 3 days later, the school got it.
Yeah.
And if you have 2 kids and one kid doesn't need all that money, it can transfer over to the other kid,
Yep.
which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that is really cool. I mean, I was talking to Zacatore the last time, and I'd love to do a live stream with him again. He was
Yeah.
a good live stream partner. But when he won that at Union Station up in New York City,
Yeah.
when he won that big, I think it was 60K,
Yeah.
I want to say. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. He flat out told me he's all that, like, seriously helped him with his schooling.
I mean, if he stayed local, that pays for all of his tuition. That pays for UNLV.
Oh, yeah.
For 4
yeah,
years. Easy. And then some.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I talked to some of the other, the Abiganyas and stuff like that, and they've got accounts in the 6 figures.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And then their kids are going to go on full scholarships, and it's like, wow, what's the money going to do now? Pass it on to little brother, I guess.
Pass it on to yeah.
Use it for the master's program.
It goes to use it for the master's program, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we want, man. We want to create an environment where the youth are coming out into college and they're, you're never fully prepared, but at least you're a little bit more prepared than maybe our generation was.
Oh, yeah.
And not to say our generation didn't kill it, because we did, but just love to see these kids go into school ready to learn, ready to achieve.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
good
nice
pickup. I didn't
pickup
have that
right
on. I
there.
didn't even have him on camera.
Lane 46 right now. Just picked up 3-6-7-10. Love it. Love it. Wash out.
Jairus Allo over there picking up.
Oh,
Nope, nope.
Did he get it? Oh, no. Jacob Pleasant stepping up on lane 46. 193. Keep it on the lane. Let's get that 200 here.
There we go. Oh, 201.
201. Come on. Yeah, Jacob's a nice kid, man. He came over and was asking if we were live streaming. I told him, you bet you are. If you see the equipment out, we are live streaming.
Yep. Looks like the lanes finally opened up. Took a while, but.
Yeah, Joel Reynoso called that out. All right, all right. Jacob Pleasant finishing right there, 202. Nice game, going +2, game 5.
So now that I got this camera thing, I think I'm going to move this camera, one of the cameras, about 3 or 4 more lanes down. I guess these 50-foot cords have a use.
Why do we have 50-foot cords? Now we know. Now
I can move the lane, move separate it 10, 12 lanes.
You just got to get some more. We got to get some of those little caution flags to put up. So.
I got gaffing tape. We're good. I got a whole case of it.
Yeah. It's the last thing we need, somebody tripping. Darius on lane 44. Darius, your B bowler. Definitely inside, but nice ball. So is Edwin getting down at Gold Coast tomorrow?
Yes.
Awesome.
Gold Coast patterns tomorrow. Price went up $20.
Yeah.
Lineage. But 3 hours, $20 on different patterns. Can't beat it.
I know. We haven't been down there. I think we're going to make it down there tomorrow.
Yeah.
We haven't been down there in a few weeks. I started working out, of all things. Not fun, but when you get a little older, you got to do it, man.
That's what I was telling the wife the other day. I was like, things got to change. I was like, I'm not going to be the New Year's New Me person.
No,
I just
I'm not like
I
that
just got to
either.
make a couple changes.
Yep.
There'll never be a new year, new me.
I told Zeke, I said, look, because we always bowl Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I see I mean, like I said, there's such an advantage to go down there to bowl for 3 hours on patterns.
Oh, absolutely.
And Edwin's a great guy. I like to get down there and say what's up to him. But yeah, I told him if we bowl Monday, I'm going to take Tuesday off because I don't want you killing yourself, and 2, you got to stay up on that schoolwork. But then we're going to be back down here at Santa Fe on Thursday working with Phil. So next week will be a good week.
No more Taco Tuesdays, huh?
Yeah, I know. Well, we've been down there the last few Tuesdays, but I haven't seen
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been traveling so much that Monday, Tuesday is usually recovery day for me.
I know. And then it gets dark so early, so I feel like it's later.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. No, it's only 5.
It's like
It's
4:45. Yeah.
All right, so we're wrapping up. We got a couple frames left on the pair where
Look at Jacob Pleasant. Shout out to Jacob with the high score on his pair with a 202.
Yep. Good game.
Very nice game.
Got a couple frames left over here with these guys with Joel and Gianni and the Houstons, Brandon. So the 14th, I believe, construction starts here at Santa Fe.
That's today.
Oh, wait, no.
So the 15th is Monday.
There is a no tap next weekend here at Santa Fe.
Okay.
So Kathy will be hosting the no tap here. LVYBT come the 17th or 18th of September. 18th or 19th. It's the second weekend of September or February. I'm all lost on months. What else we got? Balls and Babes coming up on the 27th. There's a JBT on the 27th of January. Sherry's Balls and Babes on the 27th at Gold Coast. I believe it's Gold Coast. Let me double check. I don't want to get you guys wrong. I haven't checked the BTC schedule in a while either, but so Balls and Babes scratch doubles the 28th of January, 10 o'clock. BTC, where are we at for that? Not sure. I don't have their schedule up. I'll have to hit up DJ or Tim and get their schedule.
Hey, nice game, Jacob.
Who else has got tournaments? Where else we hosted?
I think you covered it pretty well.
Yeah.
All of our local tournaments here, man.
There's some more. I know military's going on this weekend up in South Point. There's a TAT coming in next month. TAT's coming in February, right?
Pull double check.
Let's see. TAT is. Yep. February 19th through the 25th is the TAT.
Okay.
TAT Nationals. That's going to be at South Point, I believe, also.
Is that that's at the arena, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just down at the arena for JBT main event, man. Always a good time.
I know there's some squads that are full for TAT already, so jump on there and sign up if you're going to bowl it before JB fills up the whole thing.
I'd like to see one of those 7-7, those 777.
You know, they just recently had a 777 that I saw.
We were out of town, though.
Were we out of town?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to get with Tish too and see what she was.
Yeah,
she wants
Zeke
to shoot us her
pulled
schedule. I'd like to promote everybody's tournaments that way we can get either our kids out there or you know.
Yeah, there's no reason to pass, man. If you like bowling and you got the time, man, come bowl it. -5 for 5 games?
Yeah.
On Boardwalk?
It's pretty good.
Well, I guess. Yeah, whatever it is.
Good job, honey.
Way to go, Coach.
Just got some updated information. Ezekiel Trejo going 221 on game 5 for a 199 average over 5 games, -5 for 5 games. Not bad, kid. His mama, my wife Destiny, she was helping out today, so good job to her. Love to hear that. Love to see that. Can't wait to see where he finishes. It's gonna be cool.
She has her gloves on like she's cold.
We're Southwest. I called it Southwesterners earlier. We're Southwesterners. We don't like the cold. Yeah, we like the heat. Give me 110.
Give me 115, not 30.
Yeah. I like that one. That 110. I'm running good. Hey, if you can grab Sean before he leaves, tell him to not leave quick.
Okay.
Well, Mike, did you beat the kids?
One game. Happy New Year, Trader.
Yeah, do it all the time. Hey, you were going easy on him. Just had Hall of Famer Mike Clements over here chatting it up, man. He said he went 255 on game 5, so.
Did he?
Yep.
To make him even for after the 155 game.
That's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
Missed it again. Mismakeables.
Yeah,
Keep seeing them.
Seen a lot of that today. Seen a lot.
Well, let's wrap it up, Kev.
Yeah,
I think we're pretty much done.
Hope everybody had a good time today. Thank you for coming out. If you did, big thank you to our sponsors, Station Casinos, Kathy McCluskey down here at Santa Fe Lanes, Mike Ruiz, Roman Montoya, Sean Rossi, my wife, all the adults and youth coming out here in bowling. Thanks to Storm Bowling. Visit them at stormbowling.com. Don't forget Cool Wick. Visit them at coolwick.com. All these guys out here not rocking jerseys. Come on, go get your jersey at coolwick.com.
Yeah, you're not too cool.
Yep. Recruit us. Recruit US. And Absolute Flood Response. Thank you, guys. Roman, it's been a pleasure, man.
Definitely has. Been fun.
Been fun. Thanks, everybody. Check us out February 18th and 19th down here at Santa Fe Lanes, Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. See you next month.